You're about to watch another exciting episode of the Dungeon Run. But did you know that you can actually be part of the adventure? Tune in live on Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific time, and you can make your voice heard and help determine the fate of our adventurers. Hope to see you there.
Greetings, and welcome to the Dungeon Run. It's a live tabletop role-playing game where your interactions help tell the tale. I am Lord Ereban, Keeper of Secrets, and your host for tonight's campaign. Together, we stand witness as our intrepid adventurers face terrible danger and most certain doom in their quest for glory, valor, and most importantly, treasure. Throughout our time together, you will be called upon to help guide decisions made within the game. In addition to our live chat interactions, those that are brave enough can purchase one of 3 unique digital items. 1, you can bestow upon the adventuring party the gift of inspiration, an advantage on a dice roll. Or perhaps you'll take pity on a particular player and send them the gift of a mystery item. Or summon terrible monsters to test our heroes in combat. Awesome beasts whose mere existence is a nightmare beset upon a world. Titans with an appetite for destruction and doom. Perhaps in Illithid, like, I don't know, me, whose hunger for brains has become virtually unbearable due to this boring fluorescent fungus diet that I was told would result... Oh, goodness. Sorry, was that TMI? All right. So as their journey continues, I, Lord Ereban, will be joining you in our social conversation around the game. So keep an eye out for my avatar and comments. Keep the comments coming, be ever vigilant, and let the dice roll.
Time to play some Dungeons and Dragons, everybody.
Finally. I feel like we and Lord Ereban are really developing a rapport.
Yeah. Well, you know, we go way back, he and I. All right, let's catch everybody up. As you know, it started as a simple dungeon run. 5 adventurers, all starting over with new lives, answer the call and delve into a dragon's lair, hoping to retrieve some treasure. And what they found was a magical item trapped in crystal. Unable to use or even identify this magical item, you all arranged a meeting in a tavern with a powerful wizard said to be able to free the item from its crystal prison. It turns out the wizard, Torvald the Timid, sent his apprentice to the meeting instead, and just as that young boy, Suth, told them that his master would be able to help them, the tavern was attacked by an army of angry kobolds. In the ensuing chaos and fire, Suth opened a portal back to Torvald's camp, and our adventurers all managed to make it through that portal, but sadly a local perfume salesman met a grisly end attempting... Well, yes, and also Suth himself was killed as a new monster unexpectedly tried to pull Suth back through the portal.
R.I.P.
Throwing Seth's... we feel you, Seth.
Yeah.
Throwing Seth's decapitated head and arms in a sack, our adventurers met with Torvald finally, and and Torvald told them that he was part of a secret order of wizards called the Natural Order. Their task is to right wrongs and maintain a balance in the realms of Ayn. Torvald tells our team that he and Seth had set up camp and were investigating a strange structure in the woods and asked our team to go investigate it in his stead while he works to break through the magical crystal and figure out what lies inside it. And so, bounding through the forest, large parts of which have been cut down systematically, our team of hearty adventurers arrives here at this massive structure. So this is where we ended last week, all staring up at this incredible thing. This is normally where I would describe what you're looking at, but I kind of don't have to, which is pretty rad.
It's right there.
Yeah, you see it is quite large. It quite doesn't belong where it is.
James is still drunk from the tavern.
James is falling over, yeah. We're working on it.
Working on that base. Working on that base.
It's all about that.
It's all about that.
Okay, so as you arrive and see it, what would you guys like to do?
Can I ask a couple questions?
You may.
Okay, so it's not actually open like this. It's
Correct. This is a cutaway so that we're able to
Okay.
see inside. You can imagine that it is damaged, and the lovely artists have indicated how damaged this is, and you'll see as we enter it, there's a lot of damage inside. It's not supposed to be toppled over like this, obviously. And but yes, it is as if somebody pulled the lid off of the top, and we're looking inside. So there is a giant crack in the back,
Okay.
but it continues over the top.
Okay, so question, how far from the top of the trees to the opening of the crack? Approximately.
I would say probably about 20 feet.
Oh,
The
Well,
closer we've gotten, James has started to hyperventilate.
Are you all right?
what's wrong?
What's wrong? I just sort of point to the giant thing in front of all of us.
Yeah, this looks weird. Why people build towers sideways?
I don't know. Okay.
I think it's maybe fallen over. Something like that. Can you see there's a bunch of dirt and roots sort of around the bottom
Oh
there?
yeah.
Well, didn't he say it was up in the sky at one point?
Oh, right.
So if it fell from the sky, then
Maybe it could have been on its side in the sky. You never know.
Can I confess something?
Yes, honesty is the best policy.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm a librarian.
I'm sorry.
I'm not an adventurer, okay?
Oh.
I said yes to that hanging sign back in Kippleton because I was running a little low on money, and then we ended up in a cave, and now all of a sudden we're here looking at this, and I'm way in over my head.
Look, I have something to tell you. I read lots of books, and you know what? You might be more prepared than anyone else. Because how many adventures have you gone on in books, huh? How many faraway places have you read about?
But if you need research or card cataloging or I don't know, need to know about the ancient elven agriculture, I am your man.
Oh.
I don't know about this.
Uggo wants to know something.
What?
What is librarian?
I read a lot of books and I help people find other things in books.
Seems useless.
Well, James, you should just think of these adventures as a book, and what you're helping people find is exactly what we're doing.
You hear on your own story.
Right.
But Lily, I mean, I don't want to be rude, but several
don't
weeks
be
ago,
rude, then.
weren't you working happy hour on Bingle? I mean, look at this thing.
Hot tip, every hour is happy hour on Bingo.
Good to know. But
Yeah.
I mean, what are we doing?
Okay, I feel you. I was hyperventilating yesterday too because honestly, it's been a rough 3 days for me also. I'm not an adventurer either, but listen, if you lose your confidence if I lose my confidence, if any of us lose our confidence, then it only hinders what our mission is, and it only makes us weaker, you know? We can't let whoever this person is see that we're scared.
Maybe you're right. I talk a good game. Books, that's what I do. I am feeling woefully underprepared for this.
Who's your favorite adventurer in a book?
Oh.
Just think about it. You don't have to say it out loud, but maybe pretend you're them.
Is this what humans do? Stand around, talk about how we feel?
I don't know.
Why not just go inside and kill things?
I mean,
I hate to agree with Uggo, but I think we might be underneath a little bit of a time crunch.
I mean,
Okay.
I just want to say James killed things before. Why not you kill now?
but those were like rats and kobolds, and I barely knew what I was doing. I know a couple spells.
I didn't know that till you just say now.
Yeah, I talk a good game, as I said, but
Think of it this way. Those rats and kobolds still had mothers.
I'd rather not think of it that way, actually.
I'm just saying, like, you've already done it.
Okay.
Yeah, you already murder rats.
Once you start killing, you might as well just keep doing
Yeah.
it.
That's what I do.
I don't know if that helps. I trust all of you, I think. I'm just very...
James, do you need a hug?
That's a very human thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Good job, Uggo.
Mommy taught me.
Okay.
Careful, they're a little painful.
I won't hurt him.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Feel better, buddy.
All right.
James,
Yes.
do you want this hat for my disguise kit?
No.
Okay.
No, thank you.
I thought maybe if you put it on, you might feel more confident.
Maybe he needs a cape or something.
Oh, yeah, do you want a
James,
cape?
you ever need me, just say, I'll go help! And I help.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If it makes you all feel better, I think I could go up into that crevice, poke around, and then come back and tell you what I see.
How are you going to scale that? That's about, what?
Shink.
Yeah, he has to.
Oh.
Oh, he is a cat.
Yeah.
Giant claws just appear out of his paw hands.
I'm made for this sort of thing.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Oh.
Well, maybe that'll give you a moment to collect yourself.
Okay.
And,
Did we want to go through our things and make sure we're
yeah.
prepared? I guess we got those items. Uggo, you had that belt.
I also have this perfume.
And Uggo's gonna take out the perfume that he got from the poor lost
Dufo?
Dufo, and he's gonna put a little bit on there.
Oh,
All right.
All right.
-2 to stealth check.
Yes.
Oh no. Okay.
Sam, you want me to come with you?
No, Uggo. I'd appreciate it if you let me go on alone, and then I'll come back and tell you what I see.
Okay.
But the potion of haste,
Yes, I would like to keep that.
I think you should take that.
Thank you.
And the potion of healing, you should take that. I think you took a lot of damage, and
Oh, I don't need the potion of health. I'm a perfectly capable adventurer, thank you very much.
But you might need it to give to someone else.
Okay.
or
okay.
Uggo could take.
I'll take.
I mean, Uggo's sort of the tip of the spear, so to speak.
Yeah. Tip of spear.
Right.
Well, all right then. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do you
I
have
think
this?
I actually have it, so I'll take it out of my mind.
What is this? Who gave me fake one?
Sorry, it's just a force of habit.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
that's
was a long night where you forget whose bag is whose.
Very impressive. I'm going to take a moment while we're collecting our things. Lily's going to take to secretly ritual cast Unseen Servant.
Okay.
So I'll take 10 minutes to just kind of sit.
Okay. I think it's just one action, even, right?
If she wants
It's
to
for
ritual cast, she
rituals,
doesn't
so I
use
don't
a
have
spell
to use
slot.
a spell slot. So I'm
Okay,
just
so you have a little bit of material in your bag that
Yeah.
you pull out, and it pops to life. It's a little bit of what did you use to
it's just a bit of wood.
a bit of wood. Okay, so a
And
little
I have
wood,
a little the
wood
little,
creature
like,
with
wood
like
thing, yeah.
little legs go pop, pop, out of the wood, and it's kind of like this little tiny piece of wood that's just kind of standing next to you. Are you gonna tell it to do something right
But
now?
it's
or?
unseen.
It's unseen. It's
Oh,
invisible.
right.
But I use a piece of wood. But I
It is
love
unseen.
that.
It's visible.
Yeah. So no, I just want to. James, I have a surprise for you.
All right.
You know how much we all love Digit.
Yes.
Well, I thought maybe, because every time I say hi to him, you say he can't understand it, maybe he got lonely. So I learned something.
Ah.
This is Ferdinand.
Ferdinand. And I'm looking around for what?
And
What
I
is
have him
Ferdinand?
go over and just give a little tap on the cheek. I have one too now.
Great.
Your hand's invisible?
Yeah, they can be friends.
Oh, okay.
Ferdinand will do anything for us. You know, he can do small tasks. He can clean up. He can make fires.
Is it a creature?
That's very useful.
Kind of.
Oh, it's fascinating.
Yes, it's like an aura.
Can you make it crawl on me then?
Oh yeah, Ferdinand, tap her on the face. You too, Civ.
First there's a voice in my head coming from you, and now there's an invisible thing poking at me. I will pretend that I like it.
Okay.
So I'll smile. Oh.
And Uggo.
Don't touch me!
Okay. Ferdinand, come back.
I just can't see it. I don't like things I can't see.
I understand. See, James, we've got this.
Okay, great. As I'm going through my things as well, I notice a new book in my pack. And I sort of quietly give a small gasp of surprise. But I...
You okay?
I'm fine. I think.
Well, should we do this?
I was wondering at the same time she was doing her ritual, can I do ritual for comprehend languages?
Languages? Sure.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So everyone kind of sits down in the
Preparing.
shade of these lovely trees, staring up at this massive structure. And
Can I go and...
yeah.
Okay.
So
While we're doing that,
Civ
Yeah.
takes this opportunity to depart from the group.
Yeah.
somebody wants to actually do things.
All right.
I don't have any books. So I don't have any little
You're
friends.
Using your claws to scale the side.
Yeah.
Right. Explain to me what you would like to do exactly.
Okay, well, when I get over there, I'll just kind of examine the general area first,
Okay.
just to see if there's anything that sticks out. Like, are there any...
There's a lot of stuff sticking out. All these trees sticking out. It is as if the forest was squashed by
Right.
the landing of this structure. So
Right.
there's lots of stuff sticking out.
So can I actually see if the stone from the structure is buried down into the ground? Like it sank down into it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it looks like there was a massive impact here.
I see.
And
So there might be like a subterranean level to this thing?
you aren't able to tell that now, but certainly this wasn't the bottom of this structure.
Got it.
Or the side.
So I can tell that it was cylindrical in nature before it hit.
Well, it certainly seems that way from the outside.
Okay. Because it's on its side.
Correct.
Okay. So in theory, this would be the base, the bottom of the structure.
Right.
Okay. And is there any like footprints or like claw marks or rope or anything? Has anybody gone?
You
in
can
and
do
out?
an investigation check.
Okay. First roll. Let's get above a 10 for once.
You had a rough
Oh,
week
and you have
last week.
inspiration from Big Joe 1990.
Yeah, Big Joe. Thanks, buddy.
So you can have advantage on this. Have advantage on this roll.
Hey, Jeff.
Okay.
Uggo's gonna sit down and take out a pen or a quill, if you will, and start writing in the Orctionary.
Okay.
While we're all doing our
While you're all
studies.
doing your things, and he starts mumbling things that
I'll
sound
go
like
have
a
ritual too.
I'm gonna save my inspiration because I rolled a 15 on my
Okay.
investigation.
All right. All right. So you don't see any particular signs of footprints or activity that stick out to you.
Okay. Okay. Well then, and it's daytime, right? I can see. There's no. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Then I'm just gonna scale up the 20 feet so I can poke my head inside.
All right. Do my dexterity check, please.
Oh, it's just my ratio.
Oh, it's just your
Yeah.
racial, so you don't
Yeah.
even need to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
backsies.
you want to kind of land up right here?
Yep.
Okay, and as you peer in,
I would like to be stealthy.
well, let's roll for stealth then.
Okay. In general.
So you do need a dexterity check, Mr. I don't need a dexterity check.
That's a 19.
Nice.
All right. So you sort of
much better than
slowly claw your way up, and you find purchase in the nooks and crannies. Your little free solo action. You find purchase in the nooks and crannies of the stone, and you peer your head over the side. And as you look in the corner of one of the areas, you see what looks like a canine, kind of.
The opposite of what I
Chewing away at what looks like some bones and scrap dead creature. You can't quite make it out because it's behind him and it's in the corner from across from where you are.
You hear
Okay.
my voice inside your head. Sif, do you see anything? Raise 2 fingers for no, 1 finger for yes.
You see me tense up and then cringe. Don't do that. Unless you're going to warn me that you're going to do it.
Unfortunately, you can't respond. It's a weakened mind, everybody. Sorry.
I think it's great that Civ doesn't know that yet.
Yeah.
Well, then I
He
definitely
just tries to talk
in my own
back, and
mind.
you see no fingers raised.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Sif, did you hear me?
Is this thing on?
I don't know if I want to acknowledge it, because then you're just going to keep talking to me. Hold on a sec. So you said there's a canine in there and he's chewing on something, but I can't see what that something is.
It looks to be, yeah, it looks to be like some scraps and bones or something. It looks like a dead creature, but you can't make out what kind or what.
Right. Is it a big dead creature or a small dead creature?
Well, you can't really tell, but there's a significant amount of material in that corner that it's kind of sniffing around.
Got it. What about the rest of this area? I realize that's the first thing that I see because it's going to stick out, but is there anything else when I scan around?
So, it is as you see. There's a fireplace on its side in the corner. There are trees poking through the windows that now serve as the floor of this structure. And there is a spiral staircase up in the upper right that leads to the higher area, but of course, it's higher up on the side of the wall.
Right.
It's as if this thing was vertical and there was a spiral staircase that led to
almost like a wizard's tower in a way.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yes.
Okay.
Quite an assumption.
Possibly.
It's a tower that maybe wizards could possibly live. It's like a good Airbnb for wizards, yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Instead of like turning around and doing hand gestures or whatever, I'm just gonna come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you'll climb back down, still stealthy,
Yeah.
and we're back.
What'd you see?
Well, it looks like this was some sort of tower or structure that fell down, I don't know, out of the sky or whatever, and crashed.
Yeah.
But inside there's windows that trees are coming up out of. I'm guessing the trees that it fell on top of. There's a strange canine-like creature chewing on what I can only assume is a carcass, something that's dead, dying, or died relatively recently, maybe, I don't know. And then over along this side, and I'll point over there, there's a spiral staircase, but because the structure fell on its side, it goes side to side instead of up and down. Does that make
Sideways
sense?
staircase?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. And there's an opening, but I don't know if it's going to be easy for any of you to go up the spiral staircase sideways.
We might be using a lot of rope.
Right.
And a lot of a digit, maybe.
Right? Oh, yes. And Ferdinand.
Yes, and Ferdinand.
But the dog is chewing on this thing currently.
Fahima, didn't Torvald say that you might know something about the Lodestar?
He said I was likely to, yes.
But
Do
is
I
there
know
anything
anything?
else you could tell us that maybe you know?
You can do a history check.
Oh no! Oh no! That was bad.
Star that's
Bad
loaded
boy.
with some things.
11.
11. Well, you definitely remember your father telling you stories about the Lodestars, and you seem to remember it sparking interest in you as a young girl because it was a place where magical creatures were.
So the only thing that I know is my dad used to tell me stories about it, but it was really just sort of fairy tales and magical creatures might have been around the Lodestar, so I don't have any practical information.
Okay.
Were any of the magical creatures dog-like?
Mostly flying creatures, to your recollection.
Well, it was mostly flying creatures, but if it's only a dog, it's probably merely just sort of a puppy.
Did it look mean?
I don't know. It was eating something that was dead, so
Could go both ways.
Yeah.
yes. I would assume it would probably...
Better than eating alive things, I guess.
All right.
I eat that things.
Maybe I could go up there and I could get Ferdinand to go get something, whatever it's eating.
Well, I mean, what's the best way for all of us to get up there? Is it? Do you think attaching a rope and
Well, yes. If all of you are good at climbing. I can easily attach a rope up there, and you can climb up the rope.
Jeff, if stealing himself a little bit, James approaches the base of the stone. Is there anything around kind of where the impact, close to where the Lodestar sort of hits the ground? Is there anything to be seen? Any further cracks or anything that I'm not seeing?
I mean, you definitely see cracks in the stone and large divots in the stone. You think you could probably find handholds in it.
Okay.
You're not a climber, but you kind of see how someone could climb it. There are trees and shrubs everywhere. There's lots of, it landed in a forest on top of trees.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
Uggo's going to scan the sky just to see if there are flying creatures nearby, because everybody seems to be focused on this thing, and as soon as you said flying creatures, it's like, uh-oh.
No, it's a dark, cloudy sky.
Okay.
But you can roll perception, but you don't really see anything. We're in the woods, so you hear twits and tweets, and you hear, the sounds of a forest. But there's nothing in particular that jumps. There's no dragons or anything flying around.
Cool.
All right. I mean,
I see the two options that I see is that I could sneak up there and I could kill the dog with my bow, or we can try to just sneak past it. It's going to be protective of its kill.
but you don't know if it's a dog. I don't want you to sort of spring any traps that. I mean, it's canine-like, but who knows what it is?
It could just be an innocent creature.
It could be an innocent creature.
Could be food.
I think we should all try to get up there. I can't believe I'm saying this, and kind of. Then we'll figure out our next move. But I mean, you on your own, that worries me.
Okay.
You seem capable, but you don't know what's in there.
As soon as James says it's probably a good idea what we should do, Uggo's going to start trying to climb up into that crack.
Wait, Uggo,
Huh?
you could take Lily on your back, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
I can take anybody, really.
Say something before we go in there?
Yes?
Okay.
Prayer?
Kind of. It's like a prayer, but it's a song.
Oh.
Okay.
It's like a prayer.
Just like a prayer, okay?
It's like a prayer.
Okay. I like that. Maybe I'll write that one later. Okay. In front of us, we see a force. It's a Lodestar, of course. We may not know what lay ahead, but we listened close to what Torval said. We'll explore it fast and then go home. We don't know what we'll find in here. We'll explore it fast and then report everything we see. When in doubt, we'll make a call to Torval on his earring thing.
All right.
When in doubt, we walk away. There is no shame in fleeing. Okay, I just want that as a reminder. Okay.
There is shame in run.
Well said, well said.
Thank you.
Good story, but there is definitely shame in running.
Okay, so you're going to go on...
Yeah, so I'll climb up on Uggo's back. Is this okay, Uggo?
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Okay.
Uggo barely notices your tiny little...
Is it comfortable if I'm here,
frame.
Uggo, or can you...
Huh? What?
Okay.
As Uggo's getting ready to climb, I sort of,
You want help?
not really knowing what I'm doing, I sort of touch him and I go, good luck, be safe. And I cast guidance on him.
Okay.
So you get a D4 to add to your next check.
Nice, thank you.
Nice.
So you're going to do athletics to climb up?
Yep.
You're just going to go free solo style?
Do you want a rope? I can climb up there and attach a rope.
Just because you have claws doesn't mean I can't climb.
He's going to try to do it without a rope.
All right, fine.
Uggo, just reminding you I'm back here, too.
Yeah, I see you.
I get the D4. Ooh.
Nice.
The athletics check is a 23.
Wow. Okay, so even with Lily on your back, you skillfully kind of just punch the wall with your big old orc mitt and little bits of the stone, which is sort of pale, and it looks as if it once shimmered, but it's sort of pale. There's like bits of reflective material in it, but it's dimmed somehow.
I'm going to take if I can, so
Yeah.
Part of that, I'm just like, hey, Lily, save that for me.
Oh, wow, it's heavy.
I love it. So you managed to scale your way up with Lily on your back
I'll follow him.
all the way to the top.
How big of a piece did you hand me?
Just enough of a handful.
Okay.
An orc
Civ,
handful.
are we
Lily
sort of
drops
staying on the
most.
precipice, or are we jumping down in?
I would probably, I know you're not going to be able to put my miniature up there, but I would probably scale up along the side and be up along this edge. So
Glue! I need glue! So you're kind of, hanging out here.
we should get a little, like, sticky thing for Civ.
quietly-
Look at that! Look at what I did!
Yeah.
Buddy.
Nice.
I'm gonna move just so I can see real quick.
Get down in there.
All right, so as you, Uggo and Lily, you can both just passively can tell that there, yes, it is exactly as Civ described it. There is this dog that certainly doesn't seem to even notice anything that you're doing. It is quite a ways away across the entire length of the structure.
About how much distance between me and the said dog?
Well, these squares are squares. So,
okay. I just can't see.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40, is quite a ways.
Okay.
60-ish.
Is it more than 120?
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, how dark is it in there?
It is, there's light being cast in through this giant hole that you're standing in, and there's also holes in the
Okay.
beams of light.
And it's morning still.
They have these on the top as well.
Got it.
Right.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
All right, James. Well, I think it's time that we make our
there
way
any-
up to.
Right.
Is there any place where I'm
I know.
standing where I can secure a rope?
It might be tough. I mean, this is sort of jagged stone. You can
Okay.
give it a shot, but
There's not really any kind of post where it's like, oh, that's
not
a good
really
one
a
to tie up.
post. I mean,
Okay.
you may try to do it on some
I'm
of
going
the.
to tie it to myself
Okay.
So we're both pretty
and
light.
then drop the rope
Sounds good.
to them.
Fahima-
It's a 50-foot rope, so I don't know if that's enough.
Plenty.
Lily
Cool.
hops off and also holds onto the rope.
After
adding-
you, Fahima, and I cast
barely
guidance on her again.
Oh, thank you.
I got this. I go.
Are you sure you're going to be able to climb up this?
We'll see. I don't know.
I don't feel good about leaving you down here by yourself. so-
Please, I'll figure it out.
You both can just hang on. I'll pull you up.
That's
I
amazing.
don't need your help. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I'm a
I begin
capable adventurer, like I said. And I'm
Jeff,
gonna very.
Uggo starts pulling the rope up.
Okay. Strength check.
I'm
I mean, it
gonna
should be
roll
no.
it.
Not before she
Oh,
even
before
grabs.
she even. Okay.
No, I need the rope.
You said you don't need help.
Oh.
I don't want you to pull me up, but I need the rope to grab and.
Sorry. You said you don't need help.
You know, he does have a point. You said you needed no help.
Can we just get up and down? You hear in the corner.
Oh,
Using the rope.
Lily.
I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna like very like confidently walk up to this rope and grab it like I'm Indiana Jones or something, and start to like climb up.
Okay.
Very like what I think is athletically.
Let's do an athletics check.
Okay.
With a D4.
Yes.
This is
yes.
not going to end well.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, someone got lucky today.
Someone don't need your help.
It's a 22.
22. So you give the rope a little tug. You put one foot up on the side. You put the other foot up on the side. And then before you even know it, you're all the way to the top. You kind of surprised yourself. Even just scaled up that cliff face pretty quickly.
You're right. You don't need help.
So this is getting a little crowded if
Maybe,
we're up
maybe
here.
I'll
one of
crawl
you
in.
should
Okay.
get in there.
I'll crawl in.
All right.
James,
All right.
just hold on. I'll bring you up.
So you're sort of here. Are we still trying to be stealthy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they can make as much noise as they want, but I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start sneaking over to the other side. I don't even want to mess with this dog
All right.
thing.
So let's do another stealth check, please.
Okay.
You still got your advantage if you need it.
I will probably use it if I need to. I got a 21,
Nice.
21. All right. So you know.
Killing it.
and I'll take out my bow and knock an
Can
arrow.
only
just
go
in case
poorly from here.
It decides to run over and start attacking me.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So where are we headed?
I want to sneak over to the other side of the room to see how much of a pain in the butt it's going to be to get up to that opening.
It's going to be a 7. A 7 pain in the butt.
7 on a scale of 10?
So you
7 on the scale of
you know,
butts.
there's not tons of light in here, but even in the shadows,
Yeah.
even in the amount of light that's peering through the window in broad daylight, you sort of seep into the shadows and lurk into the corner. You're kind of standing directly underneath that spiral staircase that's above you.
Do I see anything new now that I'm over on that end?
Nothing, no new feature in the room. It is kind of as you see it.
Okay. Then I'll just wave for you guys to come in.
Okay.
All right. And Fahima's now to the top as well.
Yeah, I'll stick around and make sure you get up.
Okay, thank you.
So do you want him to pull the rope, or do you want to? It's really
I'll try,
easy,
I'll try.
actually.
And I go, come on, James, come on.
Maybe give
You can do
yourself a
this.
little pat
Yeah,
down.
I sort of look at my hand and kind of go, all right.
That's a problem.
And I cast guidance, and this sort of weird, smoky, shadowy thing kind of seeps in and gives me a little bit of luck. Here we go. Yeah. All right.
We're wasting all our rolls now.
Yeah, really. We're like the best climbing adventurers ever.
A 14.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you steel yourself and take a deep breath and grab onto the rope, and as you saw Fahima do ahead of you, you put one foot on the side, and then you put the other foot on, and you're 2 inches above the ground, but you're kind of looking back and forth, and one hand over the other.
Got it.
Eventually, you make your way up to the precipice, and Uggo kind of grabs you and pulls you
Good
in.
job.
James,
You did
James,
good.
you can climb.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna put the rope
All right.
away.
Roll just a dexterity saving throw real quick.
Oh, okay. That's a 13.
All right.
I don't like that. Okay.
Lily, you got this, Uggo?
Got what?
You got him.
Oh, yeah, he's
Safe. Okay.
fine.
So then I run to catch up with Civ.
Okay, so as you run,
Lily, wait!
you hear the dog go, and it blinks out of existence.
Oh,
And
hell
then
no.
it blinks right 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh boy.
Next time, I just kill the dog from afar.
And you hear, you just kind of see the air kind of shimmer in a couple of other areas. And
Oh no. It's a dog. It's now that we're seeing it, it's a.
certainly looks like a dog, but one of them looks a little more wolfish
Oh boy.
as they pop into existence.
Oh.
Guys, I tell you, I don't like things I can't see.
Uggo, there's one right near you.
There was not going to be. There was not. You have JP Couvert to thank for that, by the way, who has created our map. So thank you, JP. And also sent this monster.
Beautiful.
We have
3.
initiative time. Let's roll
Okay.
initiative.
All right.
Wait, so this wasn't planned? This is monster time?
Monster time. Monster time. Thanks,
Do we
JP.
all see the dogs?
You all see the
We all
dogs.
can?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'm rolling 100 times better than what I was last.
Yeah, dang. Did you like bless those or something?
Yeah, I had it.
Take them to church with you?
Yep.
This was my prayer that I sang.
Okay. What is your
It was definitely the song.
Civ, your initiative?
23.
Dang.
All right. Fahima.
I am 13.
James.
19.
Uggo.
21.
Oh.
Everybody's rolling
Thank
well.
you, Belt.
And Lily.
14.
14.
All right.
Dang it.
Fortunately, you guys don't get a surprise round because Lily sort of didn't made that happen. At least Lily's gonna get an attack first.
Oh no.
Let's see what our. All right.
Is one so? Yeah, on the map currently, there's none next to Lily. Did one get to her?
Let's see. We can go 40 feet, so I think we can get.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That, okay.
We can get.
Or the one over there.
5, 10, 15, 20,
to
25,
see
30,
where this
35,
is.
40. Yeah, so we're not gonna get all the way to her. So we're all right.
There's that one? Oh no. Or did those not all
yeah,
blink?
Well,
this
those
one
all
blinked,
blinked
yeah.
into existence.
Yes.
She's
So
gonna go here. She's
Okay.
gonna make a bite attack on the back of Lily.
Okay.
Get off my butt.
And that is 14.
14 to hit.
Dang. So
I'm 14.
That hits.
Meet or beat.
So.
That,
Meet or beat.
All
So
right.
that is 5 points of damage.
Yikes.
shoot.
thanks.
All right. And Lily, you have been awarded inspiration from
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Hooray!
Oh, dang it. Okay. That's when I'm supposed to use cutting words.
Okay, so who's up?
Probably me.
We have, yes, we have
Okay.
Civ.
So I see Lily get bit by this thing, and I will. Don't want to fire into melee combat. That sucks. Okay. I will quickly put my bow away, and I will run to Lily's aid, drawing my rapier. And can I get off an attack? How far away is he?
That
Well,
doesn't
are you doing the dash, or are you just gonna
I
try to
could
get
dash.
to her?
Yeah, I
Dash
could
would be your
dash.
action, though.
not a.
Oh no,
he's a rogue.
I have cunning action.
Oh, nice. Well, yeah, then you can get to her no problem.
Yeah.
Though. 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, you don't even need to use it.
You
You're
don't
within
even-
30.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then I'm gonna sneak attack him because there's no other villain within 5 feet.
Okay.
Since I'm a swashbuckler now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully I hit.
Hopefully you buckle the swash.
Thank you. 11 plus 6, 17.
It's a hit.
Okay. So D8 plus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points of damage.
Wow. So you run up,
bro.
and that dog who just took a bite out of Lily still has his jaws sort of clenched around her ankle. And well, it's not her ankle because she's so tall. It's probably her shoulder. And so your rapier comes out and you stab it right in its shoulder, and blood spurting out, and it is very badly injured.
Wow, that didn't take him down.
Nope.
Okay. These things are tough.
Yeah. Noted.
Oh.
All right, so that brings up Uggo.
I'll go.
And you have your +1 lanyard on, right?
Yep.
He used
that?
it.
I used
yeah.
it.
Cool.
How far is Uggo from Lily?
You can see it's 30-ish feet.
Cool.
Yeah, you could get there.
I'm going to enter rage.
Okay.
And Uggo says, Uggo, save Lily! Straight at the dog thing.
Okay.
I'm also going to reckless attack.
Dang.
Let's see if this happens. I get advantage. You will get advantage on any attacks in the next turn, Jeff.
Okay.
Against me.
Right.
Okay.
So you're running toward Lily.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Smacking.
The attack roll is 15.
That's a hit.
Cool. So as Uggo brings down his giant maul on this monster dog's skull, human and half-orc spiritual barbarians start kind of almost Patronus style.
Love it.
Diving into the dog. Anyone who, and if this dog attacks anyone other than Uggo, it will get disadvantage, and anyone who's hit by it gets resistance to the attack.
Okay.
Nice.
So now
So
I'll
you
roll
see
damage.
these giant spirits of orc and strangely human as well come in and swirl around the dog. What? Everyone's able to see that.
The dog's about to be dead, though, I think.
It takes
Yeah.
reckless +2, so 5. It takes 11 damage.
Yeah, so as those spirits are swirling in and out of it, the dog who it's bleeding from the shoulder from the rapier wound, your maul comes down and it smashes it, and your ancestor spirits go. It is a smear where once
Wow.
a dog was.
What a sight.
Don't attack my friends!
All right, so we're up to James.
Yes. I'm still up on the ledge. Can I? How much of my movement to jump down in? Is that like maybe 10 feet?
Yeah, I'm not even.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I'm going to, because there's 3 other dogs over here, so I am going to jump down and back up. So that's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Kind of putting my friends, getting a little bit out of the way of the dogs, backing up kind of, and I'm just going to toll the dead on the closest one. Yes, that's within 60 feet. On the closest dog.
All right.
Yeah, so make a wisdom saving throw, please.
They have advantage on anything that requires sound because they are cananes.
Snap.
Yeah, keen hearing and smell.
Yeah, that's
So, that is a 19.
That beats that. Yeah, okay, then that's my turn. Damn.
But we all hear it, huh?
Yes.
And we see that it doesn't work.
Yeah, we see that it doesn't work.
All right, so that completes your turn. Then we're up to Lily.
Okay, so I'm sorry,
That dog is very dead.
that one next to me is dead.
Yep.
I need to see where the other one is because I can't.
I'm right at it.
I
I get the
can't
feeling
see.
that that's going to happen to anything that attacks Lily.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So the other one is how far away? Sorry, I'm just can't.
So you've got a bunch of dogs sort of on this side of the
Kind of a
room,
pack
and
there.
you guys are kind of on this side of the room. So
There's
you're-
3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Lily is she's holding her shoulder and was surprised. So she turns around and just gut instinct is to look the first one in the eye and cast vicious mockery because she's pretty upset. So she looks at the first dog that she sees, the one
Closest to her, yeah.
And she goes, "You're a disgrace to your species."
Bad dogs!
Yeah.
You're a bad boy!
Yeah. Okay. So.
She has a rolled up newspaper and everything.
I know.
Wait, actually, you don't have to roll for that.
Oh right. No. Yeah.
It's a wisdom saving
Wisdom
throw.
saving throw
Sorry,
again.
thank
It's
you.
gonna be hearing, so there's advantage.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, but they're both bad. It is an 8, so I'm sure that
Yeah.
works.
D4
Dog goes.
psychic.
Bad boy.
So it takes three psychic.
They're intelligent.
3 psychic damage.
3 psychic damage. Okay.
That's exactly how I hear my own
And I
thoughts.
say,
Shame.
sit.
All right. So now the dogs are up. You hear
Super
another
last.
and sort of feel the temperature of the room change slightly.
boy.
And up
Did they
here,
disappear? Oh.
another one appears.
Oh boy.
And it goes. And then we're off to the races. Okay, so
Oh boy.
this one is going to charge Uggo because it saw it smash its friend. 5, 10, 15, 20. Right here, and it is going to make a bite attack on Uggo. And that is
Advantage.
Ooh,
It gets advantage against him.
You get 2 attacks.
yeah, I didn't need it. That's a 19. And
Still
so,
roll it because
You
you
can
might
roll
get
if
a
you get a
20.
nat 20.
I want to be fair.
Nope,
Nope.
didn't.
Just want to be fair.
Just want to be fair to the doggies.
That's right.
So that is a 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Cool.
And then right after it bites, it is going to blink.
But you're raging, so. It's just piercing damage, I assume?
What
the
kind
bite,
of
The
damage?
bite damage?
Yeah, piercing damage.
Okay,
right.
so yeah.
Resistant.
And it's going to blink up to here.
Oh shoot.
And this one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Morgan.
It is going to. It's just going to sort of charge at you guys. And its friend is also going to charge. They're coming at you.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Okay.
All right. That brings us to Fahima.
Okay, this has been very difficult for me to remain quiet.
Oh, their speed's 50. Sorry.
Oh, dang.
So
boy.
we're going to make it to Uggo. I apologize.
No, it's fine.
We're going to have 2 bite attacks
it's
again.
not fine, but. Oh, and the other one blinked up there. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
On
There's
Uggo?
3 left, yeah?
Yeah, you've got
There's
2 up
4.
on you right now. Uggo was not worried.
That's a.
They're still fighting it.
It's still advantage?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that hits.
Cool.
And we get.
Reckless.
Yep. 4 points of damage.
Resistant. It's still piercing.
When he's raging,
He's
he's,
yep.
resistant to
Resistant.
piercing,
Great.
bludgeoning, and slashing.
And then a 15. Does 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Oh, fine.
2 points of damage.
1 point of damage.
1 point of damage because of resistance. All right, so Fahima, you're up.
Barbarians, baby.
Uggo kind of laughs.
You tickle.
So, I love all creatures. So,
These ones seem pretty aggressive.
do I have to use my action to figure out what I know about, if I know anything about these?
You can try, yeah, you can do a nature check if you want.
But that'll use my whole action?
It would, yeah.
Can I? Okay,
They are attacking Lily.
I know.
Okay. They were just attacking Uggo. I could
By
see
the way,
you.
these 2 also blinked. This one's gonna blink back here. This one's gonna blink over here.
Oh, damn. That's right, they blink at the end of their turn.
Yeah, they can blink at the beginning or the end.
so I'm gonna yell. I think they're just angry because we surprised them. All right, stop attacking them. And I'm gonna jump down and go up as close as I can to the one on the ground. So I guess that's
Bold move.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, man.
Oh, really?
Yep, really. And I'm gonna pull out a ration and offer it to the dog. It's all right. It's all right. And try to make myself look small.
Oh boy. Okay, let's do a animal handling check, I guess.
Okay. I don't have proficiency in that.
Full move.
I wish I did, but none of my wizard and fire tennis doesn't let me do it.
Not great.
God. Oh no. It's a 6. Thank you.
All right, the dog takes one sniff of the ration and just bares its teeth at you and goes, "Rah!" and then takes an attack of opportunity.
Oh, no.
Opportunity. I didn't take it though.
Yeah, but you got close to it and it didn't like what you did. It's going to use a reaction and bite at you.
Okay.
All right.
So 12?
Against your
It
AC.
hits.
It hits. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So it literally bites the hand that feeds for 3 points of damage. You reach your hand out with a ration and it takes a sniff and just snaps at your finger.
Oh my god.
And that was the day Fahima stopped trusting
I
animals.
was gonna say. Every day that goes by, it seems like Fahima and Lily get darker.
So
And
we're up
Civ and
to
Uggo
Civ
become
again.
better and better and better. And by better and better, I mean I'm going to go stab one of these things. Actually, I'm gonna go stab the one that just bit her. Why not?
Do it.
Aw.
I'm gonna
my hero.
jump over the trees, run over to this thing, and can I, as like my cunning action, what have you, can I flick some dirt or dust and then stab it? So essentially, that's a feint almost.
Sure, let's try that. Do a dexterity check.
Panache.
It's mainly just to explain the game mechanics of being able to sneak attack something that sees me coming
Love
right
it.
at it. Okay. I'll be doing a lot of dirty fighting.
I like it.
So what would you like me to roll? Sorry.
Just dexterity.
Dexterity. That's terrible. 6.
So you kind of kick your foot at the dirt, and
Yeah.
your foot gets stuck in the dirt, but you can still,
Stab it.
It's a
Okay.
minor action, so you
Okay.
can still stab it.
So it doesn't look as cool. Natural 20.
Yeah!
Confirm it! I'll confirm it. 20.
Yep.
There you go.
Awesome. All right, so you kick the dirt, nothing happens, and you're like, whoa! Take your eye off my foot and onto my sword.
That was all part of my master plan.
So double dice.
Okay. Double my sneak attack as well?
None of your modifier, but
Okay.
your
Right, just-
attack dice.
Okay.
Yeah, delete and add the sneak attack. Yeah.
Okay. So double what I roll. Or just roll it
Whatever
twice.
the die is that you roll for this attack, you roll 2 of those.
Got it.
And then add the modifier.
Got it. So 7 plus 4 is 11 plus 4.
Churchio
is
4 gave
15.
inspiration to Uggo. Thank you, Churchio.
Thank you.
So 16 points of damage.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That is pretty painful for this little guy. You slice into its head right down the middle, blood and gore, and it's growling and angry. Not dead, but how many? You said 16?
16.
Yeah, not quite dead, but it is angry.
And I'm going to try to put my hand out and get you behind me so that you can do your thing.
Just a little rules thing here. Critical hits do roll all damage dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the sneak attack dice too. Yes, all dice and then
All
modifiers.
dice.
Right.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I'll do that on the next one.
Sorry. We are to Uggo.
Oh, okay. Okay. How far is Uggo from Fahima?
Yeah, like 25, 30 feet.
No problem.
Yeah.
But there are 2 next to him? Is that correct?
No, they all blinked out. So
Okay, so
yeah.
he's not
the dead one.
threatened at all. In,
No,
like,
not at the
attack
moment.
opportunity. Okay, charging the one next to Fahima.
Civ is right next to there. You sure you want to do that?
Put me in. If Civ's in battle.
Yeah.
So then put me in a. I can't think of the word right now.
Flank.
Thank you. Flank position.
I don't know if you
I don't know
have
why I
the
couldn't-
movement to do that.
I'm
Here.
aggressive
15,
every
20,
round, so I can use a
25.
bonus action to move an additional move.
Yeah, you can
get there.
You can wrap around.
You can get
All
there.
right.
As
You
long
can
as
move
I'm
to a
moving-
player too.
All right, cool.
And you'll have advantage on this roll for playing in flank.
Great.
Perfect. Okay. I'm going to go reckless again.
Do it.
Cool. Does a 21 hit?
It does indeed.
Alrighty.
God, I hope so.
Okey-dokey. Again, this the one that bit Fahima, that one is going to have, again, the
So all the
Ancestral
little
guardians.
Ancestral guardians.
guardians.
He takes 10 damage.
All right. The ancestors once again celebrate as your maul comes crushing down on the head of yet another dog, smashing its skull, brains smearing across the ground.
I'll go kill everybody!
That doesn't feel good.
All right. So we are up to James.
Yes. All right. I'm seeing. Okay. Well, there's currently one on the other side of Lily. I'm very worried. And I did notice that my Toll the Dead wasn't very effective last time. So I'm going to run and, against all better judgment, put myself between Lily and the dog, right there. And I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Hex on the dog.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pull out a sling that I don't use very often. And I'm going to. I'm falling over. I really need a better base.
I think that's part of your character.
Apparently. So I'm going to fire the sling.
Which one are you firing at?
At the one that's on the ground there with us.
On the ground. Got
yes. Okay. Not great. 11.
That is a miss.
Okay. Well, I miss it, and I'm kind of like shaking, too nervous. But it is hexed. So I'm just sort of holding my ground between it and Lily.
All right. Now we're up to Lily.
I need to see how close. Can't see.
I know.
Yeah, the model is amazing, and yet.
It's so amazing. I'm just not tall enough to stay over there.
Yeah.
So there's two up on
Yeah.
there, and then there's that
Yeah.
one who's looks like you've fallen over.
I know. I know.
Okay.
James threw the sling so hard he.
Yeah. Is that one taking any damage at all?
No.
No.
None of the others.
None of the
have.
others have any damage.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a vicious mockery again because again she's flustered and James is right there, so she's worried. So she looks up and looks the dog in the eye and just barks and growls at it in an insulting way.
Confirm it.
No, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a big 20.
So the dog goes.
Like,
Yeah, you let out a string of insults.
Yeah.
Bad doggy. You go home. You go home. And the dog goes. He doesn't even notice anything you're saying.
Great. Okay.
All right. So dogs are up. We have.
I thought I spoke
Stand
dog,
me up
but I
if you
guess I
can.
don't.
Sure thing.
Thank you.
You're standing here.
I'll go speak dog.
That works.
Did you wanna move anywhere? Or you wanna stay where you're at? Because James is kind of blocking your.
I'll stay there.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay there.
All right. So this dog is gonna run up to James and give him a little friendly bite.
Great.
Friendly.
Oh. Natural one. So that dog comes up and snaps right at you. You feel spittle land on your face, but nothing more.
Great.
I
This
think my
next
insult
dog.
worked more than I thought.
This next dog is gonna blink down here and attack Civ.
Yep. Okay.
Are any of these moving in range of me or out of range of me?
One just sort of entered pretty close range.
Oh, confirm it. And awesome.
Good
Yeah.
God.
Oh wait.
Oh, what?
So this is
I'll
attacking
take that away
Civ.
from him.
Yeah.
So can I use cutting words then to give him on whatever the damage is? It will be minus a d6.
Sure, that's a reaction?
It's a reaction.
Yep. So it's you roll the d6? How does that
So
work?
After you roll the damage.
I'll roll a d6, yeah, and I use one of my bardic inspirations to use this. Yeah.
So I have a 6 and a 6.
Jeez.
Sorry.
Half my.
You rolled
2.
Minus 2.
so
Minus 2.
10
Awesome.
points of damage. Okay. And then this one, which you guys can tell seems to be bigger, stronger, more menacing than the others. It's going to stay up there and kind of keep howling. It's howling and howling at its compatriots. Okay, so we're up to Lily already went. We're up to Fahima.
All right.
Where did it bite me? Just so I know.
In your leg.
Leg. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes my fancy footwork.
Your good climbing leg?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Your one-legged footwork, you can do. Yeah.
So, this other dog is in melee reach of me, right? If I ran, it would get opportunity attack.
Only if you ran away from it would have an opportunity.
Or moved anywhere, basically.
Or you could
Yeah, you could disengage as your action.
Right.
Also, you have
Never.
you have an inspiration from Citizen 69105.
I do. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to, well, the cat's out of the bag now that I'm a fire genasi, so I'm gonna do a,
Was that a Seb joke? Civ joke?
what?
Was that a
Oh.
Civ joke?
Hey, but it,
Hey,
I thought it was a we're all attacking dogs joke.
it's multi-layered.
yeah, it was definitely a joke that I intended to make,
Things out of the
for
bag.
sure.
You could. I mean,
Sibs out of the bag. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna do Burning Hands, which is a racial trait. So
Sounds painful.
I will, they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
And it's a 15-foot cone, so I'll just make sure Civ is not in that cone.
Thank you.
10, 11, 12. 12.
Nope.
No.
All
Let's
right.
make it. Cool. So,
Full
3d6
damage.
fire damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yay!
3d6, nice.
Get it. Burn that dog.
Hot dog.
Is that what this is going to be all night? We're going to
11.
make bad jokes
Yeah.
Original.
about cats and dogs?
Yeah.
11 fire damage.
11. Oof.
Yeah.
It is.
Tonight's episode is sponsored by
Its
Dad
fur just starts glowing hot, and all of a sudden, as you lay your hands on it, it bursts into flames and goes. And then you see it, the fire is scalding the skin underneath the fur. It's pretty injured.
Don't be sorry.
All right, top of the round, it's Sid.
Quite a journey.
I'm going to hopefully dispatch this thing. It's obviously not holding on to me anymore.
Yeah, no, it's
okay.
not holding on to you.
So I'm gonna spin around to its flank and skewer this thing in the kidneys.
Okay. Get advantage on your
Yep.
roll for being in flank.
Yep. 12 plus 6 is 18.
It's a hit.
Shoot.
Nice.
Let's do some damage.
Get it.
Revenge.
Revenge. Sweet revenge.
4, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points of damage.
Exactly what you needed.
Wow.
You were using your rapier again?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you come around behind it and you slide in just in its haunches.
Oh!
And slowly the sword goes all the way in and then it comes out its mouth. It falls over.
Can Lily
Dead.
see this?
Lily, you're all on the other side of it. Don't even
She missed that one.
Don't even
And the least
I'm gonna whip the blood away and then twirl my sword. At the end of it.
Nice twirl.
Wow.
Do you want to do a performance check?
And then probably drop to one knee because my leg is bleeding. I need some practice on performance. 9.
You twirl your sword and a bit of blood from the thing hits you in the eye and you go. Ta-da!
Yeah.
All right, we're at.
It's the beginning.
Where'd I go? Wait, which one is this one?
Look at this thing now.
Yeah.
He's dead, right?
So just
Dead.
one more, right?
2 more.
One more and
up
one
on
up.
The big
on
one
the
that's
thing.
still up there.
Wait, where's the second one?
Down next to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll
That
go-
one is hexed, by the way, and I didn't specify, let's say, strength checks.
Okay.
Disability or disadvantage.
I thought you were gonna do wisdom because it has.
Okay.
Because it was messing with
Well, we were messing that up last week that I can't affect saving throws. I can only affect ability
right.
checks with my hex. So yes,
That's
corrected.
Nice.
Uggo is going to take a hand axe and throw it up at the dog that's up there and says, "Get down here, coward!"
How did you know his name was Coward?
Who named their dog Coward?
That's a guess.
Bummer.
Okay,
ironic
hand
name
axe.
itself.
Not so good at the dexterity throws, so let's try that. Nope. Hand axe just go.
right.
6.
So Uggo reaches
sorry.
behind him for his hand axe and
9.
goes and grabs it and throws it and it goes fleeing up and sticks into the wood of the staircase there. And we are up to James.
Right. This dog is still practically on top of me. Yeah, since I'm basically in melee now, I'm just going to be like, "Ngh," and reach my hand out and try to cast Shocking Grasp
Okay.
on it. One of my new spells. Yeah.
I'm guessing that's a saving throw, right?
That's a 23. No,
Oh,
it's,
that's-
it's a
that's a
it's a
hit.
touch attack.
That's certainly a hit.
Yeah, 23. So hang on, Shock and Grasp. What do you do again? I know it loses its reaction, so it's not allowed to take any attacks of opportunity for the next round. And it's going to take 1d8 lightning damage.
Cool.
Plus a d6 of hex. Yeah.
Nice.
So 1 lightning damage.
Aw.
And 1 necrotic damage.
So it gets shocked, and then it goes, I didn't like that.
Yeah. And then, okay, so since it no longer has its reaction, I'm going to back away from it.
Okay.
And just kind of try and get away a little bit because I don't like having it on top of me.
Gotcha.
1, 2, 3. I don't want to run away from Lily. But okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do right there. If I can stand up. All right, yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. Lily?
All right, is he still in front of me?
Yeah, you're
How many feet away am I?
you're standing right next to it.
Yeah, there's about 5-10 feet away from you.
Yeah,
Okay, so Lily, her insults haven't been working, so she kind of, her shoulder's bleeding, and she reaches in and she pulls out her rapier and is like, I'm so sorry, and just stabs down at the head of the dog.
Right?
She's looking. She doesn't close her eyes.
Probably a dagger, not a rapier, but I
No.
Cool. Roll your hit.
Okay, so.
It's a gnome-sized rapier.
To her, it is a rapier.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna use my inspiration. You take
Nice.
advantage.
Nice.
Okay, so 12 plus 5 is 17.
Yeah.
That's a hit for
Okay,
sure.
and it is my rapier, but I'm just doing it like this. It's a D8 of damage plus 3. Oops. My D8's right here.
Damn.
Okay. So 2 plus 3, so 5.
5 points of damage?
Yep.
All right. You stab it in its back, and you pierce the skin.
Yeah.
Blood squirts out all over your hand and arm.
Gross.
It's a new experience for Lily, perhaps.
Its reaction is still gone if you want to back up.
Yeah, and so I pull my rapier out, and I go, I don't know if that's how you use this thing. and I back up back to behind James again, kind of.
All right.
Still within range, but, or like with like 20 feet of it.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool. And now it's time for dogs. Okay, so this dog doesn't like what he's been seeing.
Time for dogs.
Time for dogs. This dog turns and bites Uggo
Tries to bite Uggo.
right next to
Does
him.
not get advantage this time.
Yeah, he didn't take it last time.
Yeah, not a 20, guys.
I don't know what's happening with these dogs. I apologize. I apologize for the dogs.
With these dogs.
Dogs. Look at all these dogs.
Wow.
All right.
Like a weird movie.
7 points of damage.
Reduced.
Reduced.
To 3.
And this one is going to teleport.
You're still okay.
Is it coming down?
It came down. It puts its nose into the air. It goes, and it smells like a sickly sweet odor that it can't. It's drawn to in some way, and it comes
Smart.
down.
Smart.
To,
I
told you.
It wants to bite that thing.
Senses the presence of Dufo hymns.
Dufo's gonna be with us this entire campaign in one way or
Never
another.
forget Dufo hymns.
All right, so it's gonna make bite
Didn't go
attack.
so well.
Yeah.
19.
Yikes.
19, yeah, that.
So it blinked next to him? Okay.
Yeah.
Someday that won't hit.
This is gonna.
Someday. Maybe never.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, because you have natural, right?
Oh boy. 11 points of damage.
Reduced. Is it a piercing?
Yeah.
Reduced.
All right, so it blinks down, it sniffs you, it realizes that's where that terrible smell is coming from, and it just takes a bite, although your orcish tough skin reduces the piercing, the teeth can't quite penetrate, but it definitely latches onto you. All right, that's our dogs, and we are up to Fahima.
Okay. Well, I'm going to firebolt the dog.
All right.
His fire seemed to work last time pretty well. So I'm gonna make a ranged spell attack. I might need to use
The
it.
big one or against the big one or the little
Oh
one?
shoot! I forgot there's two.
Yeah, there's 2.
You should hit the little one.
Yeah, the little one's already wounded.
Yeah,
Okay, the little one. Yeah.
Finish him.
Oh!
Confirmed.
Oh, good God.
It's been awesome.
All right.
Once
Double
Fahima's
dice.
decided to start killing dogs, she doesn't mess around.
Double dice.
I don't think we rolled any 20s in the last game.
know,
This one has
crazy.
just been
Awesome.
I'm like turning. This is like 6 seconds, right? So I'm like turning my burning hand cones like. Just keep the fire going.
Love it.
So that's a D10.
2d10.
Oh, 2D10s.
Yeah.
And we're rolling 2, right? We're not doubling the 1?
I would prefer you roll 2. I think you
Okay.
can do it however you want.
Okay. That's a 2 5s.
It's basically the same.
Yeah.
And then add your modifier, if any.
No modifier.
Okay, so 10 points of damage.
Yeah.
You turn and the searing pain in your finger from where the dog bit you fuels you, and your hair begins to crackle and burn and kind of form out from the sides, and a big fire shoots out of your hands and sizzles the dog. Again, the smell of burnt fur fills the air.
But it's not down?
It is not down.
Dang.
And we are up to top of the round. Civ.
me.
Get it.
Get
it, Catman.
With my bleeding calf, I'm going to still attempt some acrobatics, jump over the top of the tree, and I would like to, once again, flank and skewer said small dog in the side. More S's, SSS. 19, natural 19, plus my blah-blah-blah.
Yep.
Nice.
The hit.
That's the technical term.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
9, 14, 19 points of damage.
Wow.
Oh, it is
Wow.
dead. Again, you slide your
Dead AF.
rapier so far it goes in one side and out the other.
I found its weakness. If you just skewer it all the way through the rib cage and out through its mouth, they die.
And then we can see this one, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a hot dog on a skewer, basically. It falls to the
We need-
ground dead.
We
Flaming
need stats on how much damage you've done in this fight, 'cause you've done a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Totally.
All right, that's Uggo.
Chronic lightning, fire, and piercing damage to it.
These things are tough.
That one got
no joke.
messed up.
Uggo's going to recklessly attack the big one
All right.
Get it.
and say,
You fell for it!
Fell for it.
natural 20!
Confirm it!
Oh, yeah!
Awesome.
Wow.
All right.
Awesome.
We're on
So,
fire.
also,
Hey.
Ancestral Guardians.
Ancestral Guardian. They come out and they're like, awesome!
I was like, awesome!
Okay, so
This is very weird.
Guys, can I
Is
borrow
everyone
2
else seeing these?
D6s from you?
Yes,
sir,
of course.
Please.
There you go.
I'm rolling 4d6 and adding 5.
Wow, wow,
Nice.
wow,
It feels
wow.
good.
Oh, that's real good.
Baby! Okay, so that is 24 damage.
Okay.
Wow.
So as you turn to the thing that was sniffing you and biting you, all of your ancestral
Guardians.
turn and they join in as their weapons, their spectral weapons, and your spectral weapons sort of form one mighty blow, and it comes down on this alpha dog, and it hits the back of it, breaking its back and squishing it on the ground, and it kind of goes, and its tongue rolls out of its mouth and it expires. All right.
Well,
Lily, are you okay?
Uh-huh.
Fahima, are you okay?
Well, it still shot out fire, so I guess so.
What was that?
dogs.
Can I do that check now to see if I know anything about the dogs?
Sure.
Okay.
Do a nature check.
Nature?
I'm going to drink a minor healing potion
All right.
while I have
2d4 plus 2.
18.
You recognize these as blink dogs.
Blink dogs.
And maybe the one that died last, you might even think it has some wolf ancestry. And it feels like it's a little more wolf than dog. But these are creatures that you are aware of from your studies that can literally teleport through space, as you witnessed. But they are they're vicious, wild dogs that also have the ability to move through space-time.
What do they eat?
Well, they're carnivores. And just a cursory glance in the corner, you see that they were munching on what looked like, bird carcasses or some winged beast that they were eating. And you can see there's bones kind of, littered in the corners that clearly they teleported in here to feast on things that may have died inside.
So I seem to have forgotten the excitement, but I actually have read about these before, and I should not have offered it rations.
Uggo could really?
Literally. Well, I just thought maybe they're a nice puppy or something. I don't know. Anyway, they're called blink dogs, and
aptly named.
Right, that's exactly what I was thinking. And it seems like the leader might have been part wolf, and I don't think that they're from inside. I think they were just seeking out food in here.
So there's nothing controlling them.
Uggo's gonna, the one whose
I don't think
tongue
so.
flopped out, the big wolf type, he's just gonna cut that tongue and put it in his pack.
All right.
Delicacy.
Well, I wanted to preserve one of the bodies to make a sketch.
There are plenty more.
There's others.
They're not preserved, they're cut in half. Great job, by the way, but
Thank you.
not for me.
Lily
smashed
has
this one
Ferdinand go around and close all the dog's eyes.
None of you guys see anything. You just see the dogs go.
Dark.
That is super super creepy.
That might be the darkest unseen sermon I've ever heard of.
Also
man.
gonna drink the potion of healing, Jeff.
Okay.
Potion of healing.
2d4+2.
Am I the only one that saw the spirits of creatures flying in and damaging the dogs?
No, I saw that too, yeah.
Yeah,
And we
what
sort
was
of
that?
turned to Uggo.
This guy.
What? Uggo?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Ancestors.
Okay.
You can just call your ancestors out?
Yeah. You notice ancestors human?
You're part human?
No.
Well, what? Can you just explain?
So, apparently, distantly related, humans and orcs are related.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a history check. Is he telling? Well, I mean, I think I believe him, but I'm not sure he's right.
Okay.
That's 15.
Well, you certainly are aware of some humans and orcs having intermingled through time. There are, you are aware of half orcs in the world. You're not aware of all orcs having, the same history as humans. But
Okay.
Well, that's amazing.
So they just follow you around?
Kind of.
They seem to celebrate you in battle.
Yeah, when I'm angry, they get angry with me. It's like ancestors, angry, hurt family.
Well, that was very impressive.
I see.
Oh, thank
You
you.
should always bring them out.
Families are like that. When one person's angry, everyone's angry,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Uggo family for
Yeah.
sure.
Very true.
Yeah.
so passively, you're able to tell that really there's only one exit out of this chamber.
It's the one
and it
through
is
the-
the one through the top of the staircase.
I'm going to go over to the carcass. You just said it's bird bones, just kind of what it was eating. I'm going to use my invocation Eldritch Sight to cast Detect Magic. And so within 30 feet, just kind of, now that we're inside this room, kind of, am I seeing anything? Is anything glowing? Is anything popping up?
It seems like the creature that had been feasted upon was a magical creature. But it is long dead.
You said this was you said the Lodestars were, like, homes of magical creatures, didn't you?
Right. Maybe I can identify the creature.
Oh, you did. It's a blink dog.
No, the one I was feasting on.
Oh,
The carcass.
Oh, I'm sorry. The carcass was magical, or the dogs were magical.
Well, both. But
Both.
yeah, the thing that you noticed was the carcass was of a magical creature that had
All right.
died.
Yeah, I sort of poke at it with a dagger and kind of try to flip it over and look at it.
Is it identifiable or is it chewed up?
No, I mean it is. Yeah, it's mostly bone, but
Okay.
it seems like a creature that had wings. You're not really sure what it is, but your detect magic got you some.
And I'm gonna do a full circuit of the room with detect magic running. Is there anything else that's showing up?
Nothing in this room seems to, and then it seems to be magical at the moment.
Got it.
James,
Yes.
do you have Torvald's earring?
Yes, I do.
Can I borrow it? I want to
Please.
give him a report, right?
it's
You
sort
could
of-
just call him with anything.
It's a good idea. And this
Okay.
gold jangly earring I hand. It's not quite my style.
Okay.
I think you have to put it on.
Probably.
Oh, okay. Lily takes out her earring, puts on this earring. How's it look?
Oh, looks good.
Thank you.
Torvald?
And you feel like a heat on your ear.
Hot.
It's sort of like warming your lobe and then sort of the upper ear and into your ear cavity. There's like a warmth and a heat that sort of like warms your entire skull at a certain point. And then you hear,
I'm never wearing that thing.
yes, I'm very busy. What can I help you with?
I'm sorry. This is so weird. Guys, I thought this was gonna be totally different. I'm sorry. Torvald, it's Lily. Sorry. I don't know if you call her ID or.
Are you safe? Are you safe?
Okay, yeah, we're safe. Okay, oh my gosh, so hot. I just wanted to let you know that we fought some dogs. Blink dogs. Blink dogs.
Uggo kill.
Uggo killed them.
Yeah.
We met some of Uggo's ancestors. They're very nice.
Yeah.
It sounds like I picked a very capable crew.
Okay. And
I
there's
really have a lot of work to do. Thank you.
I know, but there's a magical bird here too. Oh my gosh, so hot. Is there anything else you need to know now?
You must get through the Lodestar and find out why it has fallen.
Okay, through the Lodestar. Thank you. Okay, bye. Oh, okay.
And your skull begins to kind of cool, your face begins to cool, your ear begins to cool, and you're back to normal.
Like a cartoon, the red drops.
You said it was getting hot?
Yeah.
I wonder if it'd affect me.
You might love it, honestly. You might love it. For me, it felt like a sunburn that happened immediately and bad. Okay?
I've never had a sunburn.
I'll put my earring back in.
Let the beach know
Yeah.
related to the sunburn.
Well, sunburn's not great. It's bad for your skin, and it's dangerous,
like
and
fungus.
it's painful. Yeah. And you need some kind of special plant to cool it down usually, or it goes away on its own. Anyway, Torvald seemed fine.
Okay.
He said we're capable, and he was really busy with work, and we needed to get through the Lodestar. Sorry, guys, it was just really still a little warm. We need to get through the Lodestar.
Okay.
Lodestar. Okay.
Got it.
Lily just needs a minute.
I'm looking up at the stairs. So, all right, and that's the only way. We just have to kind of. Civ, do you think you could climb up?
Yes.
I know you can. You're very handy. And maybe we drop the rope, I guess?
Yes. Well, one quick moment. I'm going to do a quick cursory check on these dogs. I would like to know, did they have like a collar? Is there any kind of marking? Did they just
No,
seem
they
like
looked wild.
natural wild dogs?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. At that point, I'm not going to worry about
Wow.
it. And I'll beeline it over to the wall. And this
All right.
is wood?
Yeah, I mean, there's like wood inlays. It's a stone staircase, but there's like, you know, the
I meant
remnants
this.
of a wood.
This right here, that's wood going up? Yes.
Oh, okay.
Perfect. That's going to be super easy for me to climb. Okay. Put the rapier away, kind of crack my knuckles, and yeah, up the side.
Up he
With
goes.
panache, up he goes onto this thing, and you're gonna peek your head through to the other
yeah.
side?
Yeah.
All right. So you peek your head through the other side, you look on this this side of the wall, and you see an empty room. Looks like this, obviously. It's got, you know, a sort of a lower hanging area to the west, I guess it would be. And there is some rubble over one of the windows, and you can make out some movement underneath that, like a flapping or the very kind of chaotic movement underneath.
Flapping, like wings flapping?
It does sort of look like that. You can roll perception and maybe really kind of spy it out.
A 19?
Yeah, you can sort of see in there. There's like flashes of red and maybe even sparks kind of ricocheting around inside there.
Fahima,
What?
do you have a sister?
Not that I know of.
I'm seeing something flapping around with red, fiery sparks.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think so.
Come up here. I'm going to lower my rope down. Is there anything to tie this rope off to here?
I mean, you could probably tie it around, you know, one of
the thing itself?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Fahima, let me go.
And then I'll drop the rope down.
All right, so the rope drops down.
Not that you can't do it. I want to make sure to kill things if they're on the other side.
I can do it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to kind of scoot out of the way so that she can get up there.
So do an athletics check, Fahima.
Guidance.
Thank you. Do you say that?
Guidance.
No, I say, Fahima, good luck.
Guidance be with you.
Thank you. Oh,
Guidance be with you.
Thank you.
Guidance be with you.
I like 6 episodes from now. Good.
Give her the G.
The big G.
8.
Oh boy.
With guidance.
You're struggling. You're struggling. You're having a hard time. You're kind of trying not to let anyone notice how difficult this is for you, but you're managing to get hand over hand, but everybody's standing and nobody wants to say anything. And you're just
you
sort of
sure you don't
pulling.
need help?
I'm fine.
Yeah, Uggo's gonna try to help her.
Okay.
Yeah, even if it's just a matter of like climbing the rope and having her get on back and climbing up.
Well, is that how you want to do it?
Yeah, let's do it that way.
Okay, so Uggo comes underneath you.
Guidance.
Thank you. Thank you.
And sort of kind of comes underneath you and effortlessly, you want to roll strength, but I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, oh gosh. And
right.
guidance, right? Yeah. Let me hold on a second.
We got an inspiration for you as well. From
I should have.
Moz.
I already have
use
inspiration.
All right.
You were
Well, we're gonna have
loaded.
to hang on to this.
Okay, so 19.
Yeah, so you sort of effortlessly, kind of come up from underneath you, and your legs sort of feel his shoulders, and everybody kind of gets pulled up at the same time. Now you're all up here on what is a kind of difficult to navigate horizontal surface. It's not easy, but you're sort of clutching it and holding on precariously. So you're standing on this horizontal staircase. Fahima, see if we can make this work.
Can I hold out an arm or a tail so that she can?
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you stick your tail through, and she grabs it, and then you pull her through?
Fine.
Okay, awesome. And Uggo, you're up here as well, or are you sort of still underneath?
No, I'll come up and just kind of.
Nice.
Is there anything outside of what is it obvious what he saw?
Yeah, I mean, I think you all see sort of flashes of light even.
And it's
like,
underneath a window?
It's underneath this this sort of broken stone.
Okay. How far
rubble.
is the drop?
It is, I would say, about 20 feet.
Uggo will jump down.
Okay.
Really?
So you're gonna
Wow.
take, what, 2d6?
Is it 2d6?
I think it's 1d6 per 10 feet, right?
It is. Can I attempt to try to land on my feet?
Yeah, let's roll dexterity.
Cool.
Or even athletics if you want.
Yeah, I'll use athletics, and I will use that inspiration for advantage.
Boom.
You got 2.
Well, one was a nat 1, so that's good.
Wow. Good
The
call.
other one is going to be an 11.
All right, so you sort of, you land awkwardly. Let's do half damage.
Cool. So 2d6. You want to roll it or me?
You can roll it.
Okay. All right. So I take 2 damage.
You hit the ground, and yes, you see, as Civ described, this hole with a bunch of activity.
Oh, so it's a hole in the ground inside.
Yeah, it's like where the window was. You can see it in the model. It's
okay.
where the window was, but there's rubble on top of it, sort of closing it in, and you can only see sort of peeking through.
Anybody coming down?
Yes. One moment. I was going to wait for the others.
All right, James, should we do this?
Yes, certainly. Would you like to go first?
Sure.
Guidance.
And, oh, thank you. And guidance to you.
Guidance to you.
I appreciate the thought.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's the hole with the rubble on top of it.
Yeah,
That big
shoulder.
stone thing on top of it. Yeah.
Ouch.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's hidden underneath my cloak. Okay, all right, so Lily
Athletics or acrobatics?
jumps on the rope. Yeah, acrobatics or athletics?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do. Let's do athletics.
Athletics.
Plus a d4.
Okay. Okay, not amazing. So, oh yeah, and a d4. Still not great. 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're trying to get up the rope.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're again struggling. You're little and you're light, but you're not super strong, and you're trying to scramble up. You're managing to do it. It's taking a lot more effort than it probably should.
I'll climb down and.
So yeah, Civ kind of lowers himself down and sticks his rump out, and the tail comes down, and you feel like a little fur by your face.
Hello.
Grab on to me. Just grab.
Why are you doing that
Sorry,
in my face?
I don't have a lot of control over my tail.
Is there a stat about how much you can lift with the tail? Do we know that?
I have no idea.
It's very
Just be
light.
what he
Yeah.
can lift.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't let
tail?
anybody
I don't
else
know.
grab onto my tail other than Lily.
Yeah. All right, so you grab on, and
Yeah.
let's just do a quick strength check on lifting Lily with your tail, which was.
Athletics?
Yeah.
16.
All right, so yeah, no, it's not a problem. She kind of grabs on, and you just kind of lift
Yeah.
her up onto the pedestal that you're standing on.
James,
Yes,
do you think you can do this by yourself, or do you need help?
I will try. And here I go. And I cast
James.
guidance on myself.
Sev,
10.
Yes.
we should teach them how to climb things.
That's athletics or acrobatic? Athletics?
Athletics.
That's a 9 for me as well.
Again, you're sort of having a
Yes.
hard time with things, grabbing. If you just keep trying at
my
it, you're
hands are
gonna
sweaty.
get up there.
Yeah.
But it hurts. Your
I'll be fine.
shoulders are hurting.
I'll be fine. I've got it. Go ahead. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
All right.
Okay.
And I'll go back over to where Lily is at and peer through to see what Uggo has got himself into.
All right. So Uggo, you're down on the ground
Actually, you
there.
know
Yeah, I'm just looking up at them, just kind of with my
Why don't
arms
you
open.
climb onto my back and I'll climb down the other side?
No, just jump down. I got you.
I'll climb down. I'm better at climbing.
It's okay, Uggo.
yeah,
Just
that's right.
like Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Just like Princess Bride.
Yeah, I got you. Come on.
Okay, so I climb
you
up
wanna
on
do
Siv's
that.
back.
And then I'll just climb
I
down.
would never. I am not a damsel in distress.
Nice. Okay.
What happens? You climb down.
Yeah, I'll
With
climb down
Lily.
with Lily.
So Lily
Yeah.
and Civ and Uggo are on the ground.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you kind of hear some. Now you kind of hear some movement.
Lily just fell to her.
I'm fine.
It's all over.
You kind of hear some movement
very
in the
light.
sort of dark under area there. Movement that has a sound.
Oh, I have comprehend languages. I have
she's-
comprehend languages turned on.
Oh, well, that's not a language that it's just sort of a sound effect that I made sound like the
Nice.
person that bought the monster.
Oh, got it.
You really don't have to put any monsters into your game. I mean,
Yeah, I'm like, no, everybody
taken
wants
care
you to fight. Here we go.
Okay, I still have detect magic running. Am I, again, now that we're in this chamber, I sort of poke my head through. Do I see anything?
You don't see anything. No,
Okay.
you don't poking your head through. I mean, you see the flapping that everybody has sort of
Something,
referred to.
but-
You see that sort of.
But no magic pings within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. How do we get down?
I tell you, you jump, I catch you.
all right, I'm gonna climb back up,
I can jump down.
get my rope, attach my rope to the inside of this room, and drop it down. Now you can climb down.
But this is so.
All right, Uggo, here I go. I want to give Uggo the chance.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right, and using the rope, but sort of like.
Yeah, you sort of more fall than climb, and
Right.
Uggo kind of catches
Towards
you.
Uggo,
Yeah.
okay.
Everybody has made it into the room.
Thank you.
So we're all down here. You hear the flapping, and there's a sound coming from underneath this area.
Underneath the fallen rock.
No, that definitely is what everybody noticed first. But
Right.
now underneath this sort of low-hanging wall, there's a sound.
There's more sounds.
Like peer, try to see with my dark vision, try
Okay.
to see into the darkness.
Yeah. So
there.
you take a real close look. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw,
Oh,
please.
no.
got that for days. Maybe. I say that.
You still have one more inspiration.
Can we stack inspirations? Should we stack them?
I think that's not good.
If people
yeah,
bought 'em
let's
for you. Yeah, take 'em.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I'm going to use the inspiration. Not much better. Constitution saving throw. Luckily, I am proficient. So that's going to be 12.
All right, so you look underneath into the dark, and your dark vision sees in. The first thing you notice is there seems to be a chest under there, or some sort of container. And then your eyes look in the corner, and you see yellow slits open up, and you kind of feel something happening in your body as you look at it. Things are stiffening and hardening, and it doesn't feel Good. And you realize you can't move.
Paralyzed.
Yes.
Cool.
And let's roll initiative.
What?
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna stop like waiting and just attack the first thing we see in every room we go into. Something moves, I attack it.
I don't know how well that'll go for you.
Initiative. So
Yeah.
I'm at a 19. Anybody beat a 19?
No.
18.
It's not about winning.
17.
Says the DM.
Fahima 17, James.
12.
I
Uggo,
tied.
you-
James 12.
All right,
So
but you are
Dex is 14.
How tall are you, James?
Not as tall as you.
18.
18. All right. Okay, so
You got down as well? Are you on the ground as well?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we just said I got down too.
Civ, your sort of instincts perk up, and you see
Do I see Uggo?
Uggo sort of like stop moving strangely, but you don't know what's going on at all.
So I don't see the creature underneath.
No, he's the only one that looked underneath there.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Okay, got it. Oh, wow.
Okay. But I see Uggo stiffen up.
Yeah.
Then I guess my natural inclination would be to just walk over to Uggo and like, are you all right? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
He's not able to speak or move.
Uggo,
But you can't,
I'm
you're
going
not
to,
really sure what's going on. Yeah.
I'm going to shake him.
Okay. He seems stiffer than normal. I mean, he's a big, strong, muscular orc, but even to your touch, he feels like he's stiffer than normal.
Something's horribly wrong with Uggo.
All right, so that's Civ's turn.
That's my turn.
Maybe it's constipated.
We're up to Lily.
Okay, well, I go over to Uggo and I say, Uggo? Okay, I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration to help.
You're just restrained right now, technically.
Just restrained?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, so I can speak then.
I don't think you can speak.
Yeah.
Restrained?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I can speak.
If it's not paralyzed,
Yeah,
it's
if it's
just
not full
restrained.
paralyzation.
Let me double check.
Should be on your DM screen.
That's what he's looking at.
Yeah, you're just restrained.
Okay, just restrained? So, okay. Uggo can't move.
Okay, well, that's not great.
There are eyes under there.
Underwear. Underwear. Okay.
Underwear?
What? Moving on. Why are we talking about underwear?
Uggo.
Under there.
Uggo, this is no time for jokes.
Well, I can't. Well, I can't.
I take that back. It's always time for jokes. But anyway, I don't even know who I am anymore. Hey, listen. I'm gonna.
What does can I sense what's restraining me at all?
I mean, it's
just the eyesight.
The gaze.
It's just
yeah.
the gaze?
Now, Lily, when he pointed under there, did you look where he was pointing?
Well, he can't
Technically
point. Can he?
Yeah.
Oh, he can't point, right?
That's up to
no,
you,
good
yeah.
point. Good
Yeah.
Over there.
I mean, I kind of look,
Where the chest is.
but I'm concerned because he's acting very weird.
Okay.
Chest. Okay. Uggo, I'm
Yeah.
gonna help you. All right. So,
Okay.
I touch him and I cast Lesser Restoration,
Okay.
which I can end a
Yeah, one
disease or a
condition.
condition
It's
afflicting
technically a
it.
condition.
Cool.
So yeah.
Okay.
So paralyzed.
Uggo save.
I'm gonna rage as soon as I can, as soon
Okay.
as it's my turn.
All right. So that's Lily's turn. Did you want to move?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'll stay there. I have my hand on Uggo still, just making sure he's okay.
Okay. Fahima's up.
I'm going to move up to be close with my party and cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
Nice.
And you got an inspiration.
Ooh.
It's raining inspiration.
For me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Citizen.
So inspired.
That brings us to
Ready for adventure.
James.
James. Right.
James.
Do you look into the darkness?
I do not. And I see into darkness very well now, but I'm not looking over there.
Oh, do you? Mm-hmm. Nice.
And I'm going, so kind of hearing what Uggo's saying, kind of seeing a little bit what happened. I'm going to try something. And I'm going to, I assume there's like some loose rubble or something over there in this area, probably stones or
Yeah,
something
there's
like
the
that.
smaller ones. There's a large one over that window area, but there's loose stones all over the place.
Okay,
It's a
so
broken
basically
building.
15 feet away from that window and between us and the chest area, I'm going to cast darkness.
Okay.
And I'm going to put a 15-foot radius sphere. Going to put it right around here.
Okay.
So it's going to cover the window.
30 feet, right?
Yeah, 30 feet total.
Okay.
15-foot radius. And basically, no one else is going to be able to see through it, including the other side, except me.
Great.
Dropping a sphere of darkness in between us and that chest area.
Okay.
Yeah, I cast it on a stone, on a specific little rock, so I could go pick it up if I want.
Okay.
And I'm going to go walk into the middle of it.
Okay.
Whoa.
And so you see me go.
What happens is all of a sudden, inky blackness sort of erupts from a point on the ground, and it sort of grows and grows and grows, and then you see James stride off into it.
I say, I've got this. And I
and he
just
sort of
walk in the middle
disappears
of
as it envelops him. It looks thick.
James, is
It's
this
a
you?
darkness that looks thick.
And you hear me in your head, yes, it's me, it'll be fine.
Okay. He's finally becoming the hero of his own story.
I love this book, James.
All right. So that's James's turn. Now Uggo.
Okay, so
Now you can't see.
yeah, where's the 30-foot darkness here?
It's basically, it ends at the doorway, so it's covering that.
Okay.
And you couldn't get around it. You could go wide around
so
it.
it's going to be like right around.
Yeah, basically, but whatever's staring at you can no longer see.
The thing that was staring at me is under this like fallen. I can't. Where?
The thing that was staring at you was underneath this
here?
overhang. See this?
Yeah,
There's a space under here?
as I
gotcha.
get closer with my dark vision, do I see anything under there?
If you look,
Yeah,
you see.
but it can't see me.
Oh, because you're standing in the darkness.
That's right.
Yes, you see you see what looks like a container of some kind.
Okay.
And you see a creature that looks like a reptile.
Okay, I'm relaying that via Awakened Mind to everybody. There's some sort of reptile standing next to a chest. And it seems to be able to, it's got some ugly yellow eyes.
So big.
So for
All I heard was chest.
so for my turn, I'm going to rage.
Okay.
Uggo, save family, and straight at where I saw the yellow eyes before, straight to it.
Okay, so you run into the darkness.
Yeah.
And as you go, everything turns inky black.
Yep.
But you are running full speed ahead, and you kind of come out the other side of the darkness.
Yep.
And as you run into where you were again, you make eye contact with the creature, and again, another Constitution saving throw.
Since this has happened once, am I at all now a little bit used to what's happening, or is it still just straight?
I think you still Constitution.
Perfect.
James, you're the only one.
Nat 20.
Confirm it. Awesome. So this time,
Yeah.
you're like, I know that feeling. I'm so angry. I will not. You gotta go cross-eyed. Not this time.
You were saying I'm the only.
You're the only one that sees him come out the other side.
Yes.
Everybody else saw Uggo go into the
He
darkness.
basically runs right by me in the darkness,
Yes.
and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. So now you can roll your attack.
Cool. Reckless.
Get it.
Yep. And
So he's on it now. Okay, he's right up against.
So we're just hearing all of this in the darkness.
Well, you hear.
And I'm like, Uggo's hitting it. He's about to hit it. He's right up against it now. He seems to have shrugged off whatever happened. Yeah. I'm basically
put
like
my hand up
Pat
to my ear.
Summerall.
He's approaching the green.
And here comes Uggo. He's got them all taking a swing.
does a 17 hit?
It does.
Yes.
Oh, and he's hitting it. He's hitting it very hard.
All right.
So again, human and orc
Yep.
ancestors. So
Freaks come out at night.
Yep. It's going to be 9 damage then.
All right. So you run up underneath this sort of overhanging thing. Your maul isn't able to have the backswing that you normally do. You kind of take a side, you smack this thing in its big reptilian face, and it goes. It turns at you. So that was. No, we're actually at its turn. So it's going to take a bite at you.
How big is it?
It's big. It's big. In fact.
Is it? And it's like a lizard. It's not
Do you
like a
mini?
snake.
Ew.
Oh boy.
Can I see before you put it on?
It's not accurate. It looks like an alligator, but it's not an alligator.
Komodo dragony, maybe?
It's a little. Well, it's a big,
It's a big.
reptilian creature.
Big reptilian creature.
So it's gonna roll its damage. Oh, that's not good. 8.
You get advantage.
Good.
Oh, it gets advantage?
Yeah, because he hit
Oh, because he was reckless, right. Still not good. 9. No, 11.
Nope.
Okay. So it turns and snaps at you, and you're, it misses your face. You're kind of face to face with it, but you're not making eye contact. We're back to the top of the round, which is Civ.
You're just giving us a play-by-play, but it's darkness, so we can't see, so we can't do anything.
There is an area of non-darkness off to the right, off to your right, that you could probably skirt your way around the sphere. If you want, I can basically guide you into and possibly through it.
Is the
Basically, if with Awaken Mind or with my voice, I'm like, just keep coming straight. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to, I don't know. I guess I'll take out my bow and knock an arrow, and if I see that there's an area that the darkness is not along the edge, like he's saying, then I'll go around the pool of darkness.
It's basically like right there.
And I have dash.
The darkness is in the corner?
No, it's 30 feet.
It's 30
doesn't
feet.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So it's the whole length, wouldn't it?
boy,
5, 10,
okay.
15, 20, 25, 30. No, it's not. So there's like 15 feet.
There's still, but yeah.
So like 7 feet on either side, maybe?
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
So I'll essentially run, dash all the way around with my bow and arrow, trying to get around the circle of darkness to get a shot at this thing.
Okay. So you come around and...
But I can't see it, right? Because it's in the darkness?
It's
it's not.
It's not
It's on
in
the other
his
side of the
darkness. It's on the other side of the darkness. It's underneath that. In darkness. It's under, it's not in magical darkness, but it's in
But I have
just plain old everyday run-of-the-mill darkness.
Okay, I have dark vision, so I still see it. And I'm gonna, even though it's in combat with Uggo, I'm gonna try popping a shot at it.
Okay, I need you to roll a Constitution save.
Okay. Natural 20.
Wow!
This is ridiculous.
Wow. So you kind of, you're so skilled with the arrow at this point, you're able to pull it back and not even look at where you're aiming and not make eye contact. And so
I know where Uggo is because he smells like Dupa. So I just shoot where he is now.
Where Uggo is at all times.
Keen cat senses.
Yeah. Okay, so shooting the bow. And I do not get sneak attack, right? Or do I? Because you do melee with it? I do?
Yeah, because he's melee, yeah.
Okay, great. So 14 plus 4 is 18.
18 points of damage or 18 to hit?
18
it's
to
a hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. That was quite an arrow.
7. 12 plus 4 is 16.
All right. So you send an arrow into the darkness, not even looking, and you hear a in the inside.
I hit it.
You also hear, that was Uggo's friend Civ.
You said 18?
I don't know why I'm saying
16.
16?
Damage?
Yeah.
Dang.
Nice.
Dang. Okay. Is the rock pile in darkness with the thing underneath it?
I don't believe so, right?
You mean the window where the red thing is?
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing
I'm
that's-
basically kind of keeping the darkness on top of that as well. So if
the darkness envelops that?
If we're talking about in the doorway thing.
Yeah, the thing that's like
That would be
under
here.
the rubble.
It's right here.
Oh, I'm
See,
sorry.
This is the rubble.
Oh,
and it's
I
underneath that.
misunderstood.
Yeah.
No, then not yet.
And it's a creature? You said
There's some sort of red flashing creature. We thought.
Right.
So there's two different things, right?
Yeah.
There's one
okay.
thing underneath here that we've been attacking that Uggo ran into the dark into this under here,
Yeah.
and then there's something in a smaller
I misunderstood where that was.
Fiery, feathery thing that I saw fluttering
And it's
underneath.
before the darkness we've determined?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
And is
or
it
on
like-
it's on the other side of the darkness actually.
from where you are.
Oh, so I'd have to go through the darkness to see that?
Correct. Or you could go around it like
you can
Civ
get
did.
around it just a little bit.
But it was trapped from before what we saw. Like it's trapped underneath the...
It does look like something is trapped underneath the rubble.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we haven't not yet perceived a threat from that?
No.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so Lily is gonna walk around the darkness cautiously and go over to that pile. Can I get to that pile?
Sure.
You may have. That's a lot of movement.
Oh, that's a lot of movement. You're all the way here.
You may have to.
How about your movement? 5, 10,
25 feet.
5, 10, 15,
Use your
20,
action.
25. You can dash to it if you wanted to. Then your action is done.
I'm sorry, I just need to see how close it is to the other dude. Okay, so it's like right there.
It's in the rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can put the rock between you and it. You probably won't have that issue with the eyes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna, I'll dash over to that rock area, like right over here.
Okay.
Great.
So you use your movement and action. You want to kind of just
Apparently,
look
I
in.
moonwalked. I did it backwards.
Nice.
Yeah.
She's an
That's fair.
entertainer.
Yeah.
She is an entertainer.
And yeah, so I'm over there kind of to see if I can see anything more now that I'm close.
So you're looking in, and there's a bunch of rubble that's sort of collapsed over the top of this hole, and in the hole you see sort of a small, fiery, bird-like creature flapping and hitting and smacking into the walls, and you see a bunch of eggshells all around it, tons of them.
Oh, but does it look injured? Like it's like, or is it stuck? Is that what you're saying?
It does look stuck. It looks like it can't get out.
Okay.
It doesn't particularly look injured, although it's smacking itself into the wall and trying to get out.
Okay. Okay, so Lily goes, Fahima?
Yeah.
Fahima, can you come over here? I think that there's this. I can't tell if this is friendly or not, but I think that maybe this can help us.
It's Fahima's turn.
Yeah.
And it's also hilarious that you're asking Fahima for advice after the blink dog.
You seem okay with animals.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move as far as I can up
Okay.
next to Lily.
You can dash and probably make it up to her.
Oh, I don't want to.
Oh, you don't want to dash?
Use my full. You use
Okay.
your full movement.
All right.
You
you have 30?
you won't be able to get
Dang.
there without dashing.
Do I have any eyesight if I move 30?
I mean, you can see it from afar. I don't think you can see it as well as Lily can see it.
There's darkness.
Oh, and there's darkness. A giant
Sorry.
magical
Sorry.
darkness in the way.
So
But if
can't see
you hug
anything?
the wall, you can.
Yeah.
If I hug the wall using my full regular movement, do I have eyes on both things around the darkness?
What do you mean both things? The thing in the...
Like there's like the crevasse and also the pile of rubble with the flaming thing.
Yes. I mean, you can see...
Like line of sight. to
Yeah,
both?
you can see
Okay.
past... Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So this is as far as I can go, but I'm very interested in checking out that rubble. However, I am going to cast a flaming sphere.
Whoa.
Very on brand for Fahima. And I will, actually I do need to see where my mini is.
On brand. Did anybody? Okay, just check.
Got it.
Range,
Hashtag Fahima.
Hashtag.
the range is 60 feet
This is the
and
dad joke episode.
I got news for you. They're all going to be the dad jokes.
I'm so
Dad
pumped.
jokes and animals.
oh, on brand isn't like,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, well, that took a long time. Wow.
It's funnier that
I
you
was like-
didn't get it.
It's so funny. Okay, so 60 feet's the range. I can cast a flame of the sphere of fire, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna move it up to 30 feet. I'm attempting to, so it's like full 90 from
Yep.
me. I'm attempting to ram it into like in
lizard.
the cave.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to go through Uggo, I think, or going to hit Uggo. Like, it's...
Well, I can move up to 30 feet, so I can move it around. I guess it wouldn't get into the cave then.
Yeah, that makes sense. You could sort of do a trick shot where you kind of
Yeah.
give it
Like
a
I'm
little,
bowling.
put a little English
Bowling
on it.
sphere?
Yeah, sounds good. So it kind of you can see Uggo, and you can see he's sort of obscuring the vision of the creature, so you don't really see its face, but you can see where it is in relation to him, and so you send it careening. It kind of goes around.
Does it look like a bowling ball?
Yeah, she's like does one of these actions. Yeah.
How far does it get?
7-10 split on the creature.
How close to the under bit does it get?
Under? What do you mean under? It has to go underneath it to get to the creature.
Okay, so it's not
The creature is
underneath it
still underneath the overhang.
Okay.
And so it has to kind of go around Uggo underneath the overhang and hit
yet?
it.
So 90 feet didn't get underneath?
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're asking. You have plenty of range to get to it.
Yeah.
Oh, so it does get to it?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay, sorry, that was my question. Okay, cool. So it needs to,
Dex saving throw.
yes, dex saving throw. Thank you. I've never used this spell before.
3.
Ooh. Yes, it'll take full damage, right?
Yes, indeed.
2d6.
Woo.
Ooh, yeah. And it also sheds bright light in a
you're
20-foot radius.
Okay. So, go ahead. Tell me what the damage is.
9.
9 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see this fireball kind of go in a half circle around Uggo, and right in front of you, Uggo, you see it slam into the side of this giant lizard creature, and it explodes, and the creature goes, and it burns, and then the light illuminates underneath, and it kind of billows out, and you see this sort of chest container thing, and you see everything underneath there. There's bits of bone and gore and stuff in the corners. It all is like it's daytime underneath there, and you see it illuminated, and the creature itself is quite large and standing right in front of Uggo. It was hurt pretty badly.
Wow. Wow. Fahima, great shot.
So you're stopping the flaming sphere, right? Because when it hits it, it stops.
It stops, right? Yeah. It's next to it.
So if I'm within 5 feet of it, I have to take damage. So right, just to make sure. So I know to move, but just to.
Well, so we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
I believe only one creature at a time can take damage from me moving this. I can't like move it like boop, boop, boop.
Right.
But
If
for
I
you to take
end my
damage, you
turn.
have to end your turn.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can still
And my movement within 5 feet.
get
of it.
out. Yeah. Sorry, this is a long spell.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like.
That's okay. So we're up to James.
Okay. No, I don't want to pull the darkness away yet because I don't want to have to make that Constitution saving throw because that is not my strength. So can I get line of sight on the lizard staying within the darkness?
Yes.
Kind of. Okay. Then Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Is my action. So make a Wisdom saving throw.
All right. That is a 7.
Yeah, that's a fail. It's going to take a D12 of necrotic damage.
Nice.
10 points of necrotic
Nice.
damage. And I'm sort of, with my bonus action, I'm sort of like looking over to Lily, going like, what's going on over there?
Well, there's this thing still under the rocks. It looks like a bird, maybe.
Uggo,
like
you're up.
flapping around. There's a bunch of eggs.
Lily, get in the fight!
Sorry, he asked for a recap. I'm trying. I don't know how far back he wanted me to go.
I'm gonna go reckless.
Yeah.
And
I'm sensing a theme.
Yeah.
yeah. Yep, that's my purpose. It's gonna be a 17.
That's a hit.
Okay, Uggo is attacking.
I can
Looks
see
like
that.
Uggo's-
I can
okay,
see
I don't
that.
know what. It's very dark where you are.
Oh, no, I know. I can see just fine, though.
Okay, what did you want to know?
Just what you saw under the rock.
Oh,
but
it looks like
if
a
it's
bird.
a bird,
It looks
okay.
trapped. There's lots of eggs.
Interesting.
Shells.
Lily!
11 damage.
11 damage. Okay, so it is so brilliant and bright. You have a good view.
Also gonna move 5 feet away from the flaming sphere just to make sure I don't
All right. So you take your maul
10.
and you smack this creature. You hit it, and at first you're not even sure you hurt it, but then it just goes, and it kind of collapses, dead, and
Oh.
that's where we'll take a break.
Uggo's gonna flex.
Uggo, I think Uggo did it. Can you see that?
Yeah, no, I've seen all of
Okay,
it.
it's all right.
So we're gonna take a 15-minute break. Lord Araban will entertain you, and we'll be back to find out what's in the back half.
The chest.
What's in the chest?
Yeah,
What's in the
first and
chest?
foremost.
I think some folks had some power in that chest. So we'll see you in 15 minutes.
Fascinating.
Oh,
Okay.
good job, guys.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes! Have we not had fun, everyone? Well, listen, fear not, adventurers. Our campaign will continue after a brief intermission. Right now, it will be you, me, and my brain. Go. Ask your questions. Talk to me. Let me know how you're feeling. I'm here for you for the next 15 minutes. Anything you like. Look, my left hand. My fingers. Oh, the arthritis. It's gone away. I feel so much better. Oh, I wonder if one day my legs will become less arthritic. Most likely not. Listen, I'm glad that you're all here. I'm glad that we're here together and we're having fun. I hope everyone is enjoying themselves. I hope you've all had a chance to have drinks and enjoy the show. Is there anything that anyone wants to know about me or about our players? Because I'd love to tell you if I have to or can. How is my diet? Mavieth. Well, it sucks, all right? Being perfectly honest with you, I've been dining on fluorescent mushrooms, and I don't know about you, but they give me terrible gas. Likely because I'm not supposed to be eating mushrooms. I'm supposed to be eating brains. They give me health and wisdom and happiness. On the other hand, the mushrooms, not so much. Just extra toots. It's a little bit like beans for you humans. Do my minions serve me well, Shrip? Not really. I don't have many. I used to. I used to have a massive horde of them. But recently, in the last couple of years, and especially in the last couple of months on this diet, I have lost a lot of my psionic abilities and am having trouble keeping people in order. Really, the best I can manage is this particular group here. They're doing great, though. How do I feel about selling Araban merch? Well, very good. Let's start that up. Can somebody... hello, Milo. I do have one minion, Milo. Milo, can you do me a favor? Write down on your little pamphlet there that we need to start doing Araban merchandise. Yes. No. Soon. Quickly. If I had to score my intelligence, with a number, how high would it go? This is from Genesis 803. Well, in the D&D world, how high does intelligence go? Can someone remind me? Quickly. 21. I have a 24. Were all the players known, or did they audition? Oh, very good question, King 78. They're all just very well-known players that I used my deep psionic abilities to harness and gather from around the globe and got them here. And now they play for me. Well, not really for me. They play for us. How about that? Noble Noob is saying it should be over 9,000. Yes, but that's not really a number I feel comfortable saying because I don't think it really fits. Though, if it existed, I would be a 9,005. How about that? Are there going to be any surprise guests? Banner bricks. That's a wonderful question and something I've been thinking about. I'll tell you what. If there aren't already, I will figure out a way to bring them soon. Ooh, will Alex Albrecht ever be a guest? Well, perhaps we should ask him. Maybe one day he can come to the throne and hang out with me and talk with you during an intermission. I don't know. We'll see. That sounds like a great idea, though. You seem a little short for a mind flayer. Has it hindered you? This is Citizen 69105. Well, what height do you think a mind flayer should be? The usual height, as I'm accustomed, is somewhere around 6 feet. Is that not correct? Yes, exactly. Well, I'm 4'2". Likely because I was born the runt of the litter, and that's one of the reasons I don't hang out with the rest of the mind flayers. In fact, I was sort of cast out at one point, which is why I hang down here with all of my riches and put on D&D games for fun. Can Ned Stark be a guest? One of a piece. Well, sure. Why not? Sapphire Suki? Is that how you say your name? I like that name. Thank you. I appreciate that. Kiri, you'll be my family. Well, that makes me feel... I'll tell you what. This is something that is a truth for me. I was once a part of a very large hive mind, a very good community of shall we say, illithids, others known as mind flayers, of course. I don't really like that term. That being said, I used to play jokes on everyone, and which would sort of screw up the whole mind hive, or the hive mind concept. Everyone felt that I was always playing too many jokes on them. So they asked me, please, if I could tone it down. Of course, I didn't have that ability because I like jokes too much. So they asked me to leave, and lo and behold, that's why I'm here. Are there any benefits to being your minion? I can't really think of any, other than the fact that they have no choice. I mean, yes, you get to be my minion. You get to hang out and hold my gold, if I let you. Milo, stop holding the gold. Put it down. We're your hive mind now. Casil, I appreciate that. I really do. And I'll tell you what, that makes me feel very loved and connected, and something I haven't felt in a long time. So that's really wonderful. Thank you. Isn't being his minion reward enough? Jinx Arts, you speak the truth. Do you watch any other broadcasters on caffeine? Caffeine. Ah, the broadcasting platform on the intranet, which is something that is very new to me. Yes. I have seen it before, and yes, I have checked out a few. I don't like naming names, though. I don't want to pick anyone out in particular. Is that all right? I appreciate that, J-Media. I chose this robe specifically for you tonight. Technically, I wore it last week, too, but look, it's the only one I have, all right? I am back from my epic quest to get food. What did you miss, Wolfman? You missed everything, but don't worry. When they come back, we'll do a recap. I hope Jeff does. Pepsi or Coke, says Genesis 803. Both are a problem for me due to the carbon bubbles. I don't really like those. They burn. But if I had to choose, I mean, if I had some sort of weapon to my head, I go diet. Most likely Coke Zero. No, and I hope they're not a sponsor, are they of this show here? Probably not, most likely. Mountain Dew, says Sterling Mist. Never heard of it. I'll have to try it. Do I have a special someone in my life? I.e., a significant other? I had one once. It's a story I don't really like to go into much, because Lady Arabina? Gav, thank you so much. Or did someone else say that? I don't know. Were you reading my mind? That was her name. Lovely. Her tentacles, by the way, were the most beautiful I had ever seen. 8 feet long each. Unbelievable size. Really glorious. I dream of her every night. Though, I don't dream every night, I should say. When I dream of her. Do I have a brother and sister? I don't. No, I was an only child. I said run to the litter earlier. What I really meant there was I was just small. Noble Noob, thank you. I really appreciate that. That is very generous of you and makes you feel much better. What kind of brain is my favorite? Oh, don't remind me. I've been working so hard on this diet that every time... Listen, when I check... All right, listen. If there's anyone out there that's willing to part with their brain, here's the real problem. I don't like killing people anymore, okay? I've gotten into the habit of just letting people live, and the whole brain thing requires the killing and the death and the whatnot, and I'm not interested in that. So if there's anyone out there that does want to provide their brain for my delight and pleasure, I would happily take it. Otherwise, I really don't even have a favorite. I just really want anything at this point. If we sent you a brain and turned a blind eye, would you break your diet? Ooh, Charles... You're like a pusher, like a drug dealer, like a pimp. But yes, I would. Can you say I to me? I. After Borderlands 3, you can have my brain. All right, Genesis, I'll take it. First brain is always free. That's how they get you. Great one, Nutman. I agree. How fresh does it need to be? Because medical donations. Oh, interesting point. Is there a... No. I'm wondering if maybe I could work with the government and see if they could just hand me a few of those brains. I don't really like animal brains, to be honest with you, Artakun. They're not as tasty. I do like human plus brains. I've got an Abby normal brain for you, Mavieth. You're hilarious. I love you. And thank you, by the way. You gave us a monster in our last show. Very, very well done. Do brains taste different based on the intelligence of the creature? If I tell you yes, is that speciesism? I don't know. I hesitate to tell you. Tell us about your amulet. Oh, great one. Board Game Corner. This amulet is really great. I love it. That was coughing, not laughing. It's great. I love it. I like the color. I like the style. I had it made specifically for myself recently, and I hope you enjoy it too. Muffinus 23. I am an illithid, otherwise known as a mind flayer. I don't like the term though. In fact, I feel it casts me in the wrong light, because I am technically very good and nice and loving and caring and decent and sometimes evil and very often angry. But not right now. I feel great right now. How about now? Great? I feel great. Chaotic? Yes. All right, so what? I'm evil. I'm evil, neutral, and chaotic sometimes. Not really. I'm everything. Listen, I'm a mind flayer, all right? And humble, yes, of course. Chaotic good. No, I don't think that's what I am. I'd have to check. I haven't checked my manuals recently. Who's your tailor? I've been needing a new set of robes. Let me get that information to you. I don't have it on hand right now, and it was actually a company that made it, and I may or may not have accidentally eaten the brains of the original CEO. It's nice to see that your brain is super wrinkly. Yes. Well, normally, I will say, a very healthy illithid normally will have a slight mucus covering the entirety of the skin. Now, you might notice that I am not dry, but I am certainly not as mucusy as you would expect. And again, that is due to the diet lacking in brains. It really is a problem, and I do at some point need to get off of it. Do I have legs? I do have legs, yes. Although they are not in use currently. Again, due to the lack of the brains. The illithid community that I originated from, yes, I was I was asked to leave, I guess is the best way to put it. I was causing some disruptions. Practical jokes, truthfully. If you and I were to marry, would you take my last name? Is your last name Moneybags? Because yes, I would if they were. Did these jokes involve murder? Every joke involves murder, does it not? Please. You need a hat to match your robe to keep your brain warm. Is it Sharifus? Like Omar Sharif is? What a great name. I love it. Some people donate their brains when they die. I've heard about this, and the question is how do I get in on that racket? A flat cap. I think a flat cap would look great on my head, especially during my lack of mucosa stage. What's my favorite type of brain? I am Wabbit. I'll tell you what brains I don't like. This is for real. I do not like rabbit brains, or bunny brains, or hare brains. Done. Because they're too sweet, and I do not like sweetness. Meglamoo, you can eat my brain. Don't tell me that. Don't. No. Remember, I'm trying desperately not to do that. And you just offering them for free is like, again, it's like offering caffeine to a coffee addict. Does anyone here like caffeine or coffee? I do. Often. So you don't like candy? I do not know, and I don't eat candy. Unless Milo offers me mints. I like mints, especially after a very healthy ogre brain. Again, which I'm not currently enjoying. I do not enjoy those currently. I just want to be clear on that. All right, wonderful. Okay, so good news, everyone. Remember that game we were playing in the other room? Well, yes, it's about to come back. So let's go back and rejoin our adventurers. And remember, I'll be joining you in our social conversation.
Oh, hello.
We're back.
Hello.
So, when last we spoke, the whatever the creature, the large lizard underneath the stairs, not stairs, but underneath the overhang,
Lizard under the stairs.
was dispatched by our mighty team, and there remains, conspicuously, a container of some kind. One might call it a chest, and also there's still this flapping sound and a giant inky black darkness that James is standing in the middle of going, yeah.
I am not. I will pick up the stone that I cast it on, and I'm going to kind of hide it in my cloak a little bit. Basically, it's like a light. So if you hide
it's
it,
like a not light.
yeah, it's an
unlight.
an X light, an unlight, and I hide it in my sleeve basically.
Right.
So I'm still concentrating on it, but I'm hiding it so the darkness goes away.
So you kind of secret it away up your sleeve, and you have the darkest elbows.
That's right.
Known to man.
That's right. But everyone can see again.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Fahima, what is this?
What is what?
I'm gonna do
Oh, the lizard.
Roll a nature check.
a nature check.
We're gonna ask you that every time we kill something.
Uggo's gonna just drop his hammer right into its skull again, just to make sure it's dead.
Yeah.
Man.
And little bits of goo kind of squish out its little reptilian ears.
Are you all right?
Oh, I'm gonna use my inspiration to roll again on that.
All right.
Dang it.
Damn.
Can I use my second inspiration?
Let's burn those inspirations. What is that thing?
I really
She
wanna
really
know.
wants to
Sure.
know.
Okay, you better, you. Mwah. Oh, shit.
Oh, it's off the table. Doesn't count. Doesn't count.
No,
Off the
doesn't
table.
count. Doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
Not in the box.
Oh my god.
man,
Okay.
You really do not know.
I really don't know. It's a 7.
Yeah,
three
you're
rolls.
looking at it. It's not a creature you can quite place right now. It's maybe because it's a little flatter than
Yeah.
it started out. Maybe because it's got goo coming out its ears. Whatever the case, you can't place exactly what it is.
I have no idea.
Jeff, how big is the chest?
It's not huge. It's about yay big.
Okay. During this, Lily's peeking around. She goes, Ferdinand, get me that chest. And so my unseen servant goes and starts to bring the chest to me.
Is it able to? What is it? What is it
can
able
fetch
to?
things.
What is it able to
It can
carry?
only
How
lift
much-
like 10 pounds.
It has like a 2 strength.
Yeah,
right?
it's
Yeah.
not great. I don't think it can do
So
it.
you see the chest like go.
It's moving.
It has AC 10, 1 hit point, and a strength of 2.
Yeah.
Right, strength of 2. So it's like it's inching across. You can see your little guy going. Trying his darndest to pull it, and it's inching across the stone floor.
Lily, is that your thing?
Ferdinand, Uggo. His name's Ferdinand.
Oh, I can't see him, so he doesn't have name.
Bernie for short.
Oh, I love it.
No name is good.
I was trying to get him to get the chest for me because I'm still apprehensive to go
Yes.
under that ledge.
What's happening with the
Yeah,
bird
what about the
creature?
bird? Yes.
Can I do the
Okay,
same?
it looks injured or something, and it looks like its children have been taken.
Okay.
Jeff, while they're talking and discussing the bird, Uggo's gonna go and pick up the chest.
Okay.
Sim,
Yes.
open.
All
You're
right.
taking it away from Ferdinand?
Yes.
I just imagine him like hanging out like, ee!
Okay. Yeah, he's like hanging on.
Except
he's like the
he's unseen. We
It's like the
can't see him.
gingerbread man from the Shrek movie. He's just like,
I'll take the box and set it down, and I'm going to inspect it for traps
Okay.
before I try to open it up.
go ahead.
Lily, see what he doing?
Yeah.
Detect magic.
Yeah, you don't
Don't
detect
move
any.
chest.
Well, the
Right,
chest
bro.
itself is not magic.
Rat.
By the way, yeah, it's fine. It's detect magic. Darkness goes away because it's concentration.
I only got
yeah.
a 10.
You got a 10. Well, there aren't any traps that you are aware of.
Okay. I'm gonna check to see if it's locked or not.
It is locked.
Then I'm going to take out my little thieves
Yeah.
picks.
See what he's doing?
Diddling.
Thank you.
You've got this. Pat, pat, pat.
Thank you.
Pat a
Ferdinand.
D4.
I had Ferdinand also pat his shoulder, and Lily goes, guidance.
Why is it
Guidance.
why is it the creepiest things in this place are all of you, rather than the creatures that keep trying to kill us?
Hey,
Except for you, Uggo.
Just open the
thank
chest.
you. I'm not creepy.
Uggo brought his whole family.
Hey,
Very strange.
25.
Yeah, it's a trivial act for you to unlock this
nicely
thing.
done.
The lock falls off and it pops open, and inside you see 2 items.
Oh!
2 items.
Ooh.
One is a little flask that says Big Joe 1990 on it.
What does it mean?
And it's, it looks strikingly like a health potion that you've seen before. And the other one,
I'll hand that to you.
the other one is what can only be described as a boomerang. A bent wooden boomerang that says Jerry Trainer on it.
Jerry.
It must have
Wow.
belonged to Mr. Trainer. That's why his name is on it.
Jerry could be a girl.
Could be.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
Very much
could it be a training boomerang?
You know, you might be right. I've never thrown a boomerang before. I'm just going to pick it up and
Boomerang.
whip it across the room.
Okay, so the boomerang goes out of your hand,
Weapons 146.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy. Oh.
that's how I lost my leg,
Ouch.
up, out of the hole you guys came in through, out here, and out.
What? It just leaves the building?
Yep. What?
All right.
What? Sim, you don't know how to use boomerangs?
Well, doesn't it always come back?
I suppose it's going back to the person that owned it.
Was
Maybe
it giving off a magical aura?
It was.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Well, maybe it's going to go fetch something and then come back.
I suppose Mr. Springer? What's
Trainer.
Trainer.
Mr. or Mrs.
I suppose.
Springer.
Sorry.
It's okay.
That was an honest mistake.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Springer doesn't use a boomerang.
All right.
Maybe he'll find it and come help us out. I don't know.
Okay.
So you have yourselves an empty chest. Somebody got a health potion.
Right, I give it to Uggo.
I did.
Okay, and we have we still have
Yeah,
this
the
sort
bird.
of flapping, fluttering. Although it is subdued now, you're not hearing it with such vigor.
Is it
anymore.
giving off a magical aura as well? I mean, you said there's like flames coming off its wings or something.
Indeed, a magical.
Uggo, can we? No, don't kill it.
Oh.
No,
Not yet.
absolutely not.
Not yet, anyway.
Okay.
Let's try and free it first.
Do we know what it
And
is?
then kill it?
Maybe.
I need to know which way.
No, relax. Relax on the killing.
There are a lot of things attacking us, and I'm just trying to keep you all safe.
Just lift the rock,
Okay.
please.
I'm gonna. Yep.
Yeah. Strength check.
He does have a valid point. Everything he's trying to kill.
All right, you know what? You threw a boomerang away,
Right.
so maybe you're in timeout.
It's a Tarrasque.
Plus a D4.
Oh yeah,
If you
thank
want,
you.
yeah.
Thank you, sir. Forgot about your guidance. Oh yeah. Nice.
Nice.
It's a 17, good sir.
Yeah, so Uggo, you go over. It's a massive stone. This is a massive piece of stone. You can probably see it
Lily
in there.
gets out her flute as he does this too.
Yeah. Oh, advantage.
Great. I will do it again to see if do it better. I do it better. I said do, and that was
So
acceptable.
the lovely flautist, the flute music, fills you with inspiration, and you also remember to use your legs, which is great.
Always
and
important.
you heave this massive stone up and out, and you see this red-winged baby bird.
It's a baby bird.
They got fire, and there's eggs all around it, cracked eggshells.
They're open, okay.
Yeah, they're all the debris of cracked eggshells.
The strength check was 25, and if I can, I'm just going to take that stone and throw it on the basilisk.
It lands with a thud,
Crunch.
and yet more ooze seeps out underneath the rock.
Nicely done.
Can I do another nature check?
Yeah, you're bound to get it right one of these times.
Guidance.
Thank you.
You want a different die? I can borrow one of mine.
Yeah.
Blue Thunder. You want Blue Thunder?
That one did roll a bunch of 20s.
You want to roll in the box? Roll in the box!
And with the D4.
Roll in the box! Roll in the box!
Roll in the box.
Okay.
This is the box.
Okay.
Blue Thunder in the box. It's got to be big. It's got to be
For a
good.
nature check. This is the most excited anyone's got for a nature check ever.
I know. No! Come
Okay.
on! I have one.
She's got it.
Thank you. Wow.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
no.
This is what I get
She doesn't
for
know
being
much.
a wizard who wants to be a druid.
Yep.
What was it?
4.
Plus,
Total.
plus. Does she get
your-
you get any
Oh,
nature
plus my
bonus?
nature, which is +2, I
So
think.
6?
I think it's +4.
+4. Oh, it's +4.
So,
So
8.
8?
Yes.
8.
You are. It's pretty clear. I mean, any moron could tell. No, I'm just
Pity.
kidding.
Pity.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's pretty clear that this looks like a baby phoenix.
Wow.
This is a baby face.
And you can kind of see that it has sadly died and been reborn over and over and over and hatched out of an egg and died of hunger and been reborn
Lily
and died
takes
a bunch
out a
of times.
little ration from her bag and says, "Here you go."
Wait. Is Phoenix bad?
No.
So
not
the
necessarily.
little baby phoenix looks at you cautiously.
And I make direct eye contact because Lily loves that as a form of
Do
communication.
you have an animal handling by any chance?
It's not great. Yeah. Okay. Okay. 8.
It doesn't trust you. You can tell it's not able to fly away like it wants to. It's still kind of
Okay.
been bashing itself into the sides of this.
Can I just gently pick it up so it's not bashing itself?
It's on fire.
Oh, it's still burning.
So I'm gonna follow your lead, and I'm gonna put my hands on fire,
Yep.
and then try to like reach down to it.
Okay. So what happens is it sees that warm, fiery glow in your hands, and it immediately feels safe. And you reach down and you cradle it in your hands. It's like a little hatchling. It's a little baby phoenix.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
And its little burning wings kind of like rest on your burning hands. And the warmth of your hands and the warmth of its wings, you can kind of see it's gained a little more heat, a little more fire, and it's kind of gaining a little more vigor in what it's able to do. And it looks up to you with big glowing eyes, and it goes,
Oh, it's adorable. It's adorable. Fahima, here, take this ration. I throw it.
and it like starts to like cook it a little bit.
This seems like trap to Uggo.
Uggo, it's okay.
I think it's all right.
James, what do you think?
Are Phoenix native to our plane, or is it like a Feywild type of deal?
you've never seen one before.
No.
You aren't sure that there have ever existed for real, but you've heard stories of,
More
you've read
magical,
things
yes, of
about
course.
the idea of a phoenix.
This does not seem. I think this is part of what's going on with the Lodestar, of wherever this came from. I think this phoenix was native to that place.
Right, she said that there were magical creatures that
Exactly.
lived. Yes.
Right.
And I think this must be one of those.
So.
But it doesn't seem evil. I mean, I'll go look at it.
No, I mean, looks like baby, but Babies try to kill things sometimes, so.
And I will.
When Uggo was baby.
When Uggo was baby, he tried to kill things.
I will investigate kind of the eggs.
Rough upbringing.
And the eggs are just broken. It's just
Shattered.
and rehatched every time.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same creature dying and being reborn and dying and being reborn
That's
in
so
the same.
sad.
It's very sad.
Why? Is that is it like in an unnatural way? Like it's being
It
forced?
died. It was trapped here, and it died of a hunger. It died
Oh
of being
my
trapped.
God.
But when a phoenix dies,
It gets reborn.
it gets
yeah.
reborn.
There's a lot of eggs there.
Yeah.
Is there more of them?
No, I think those are all its own eggs, because it's circle of life all in one being.
Are you going to be able to take that with
That
you,
sounds
or is
like
it going
prison.
to damage your belongings?
in a way.
I don't know. So is it like catching anything on fire? I mean,
No,
I
it's
know
in your
I'm on
hands. Your
fire,
hands are
but-
on fire. The wings are really what's burning, right? So its sort of underbelly is just sort of red and warm, but its wings are ablaze, and it's sort of wrapped its wings around its body because it's.
I'd have to get you some fire-resistant robes.
Does it talk? Excuse me, Birdie.
Maybe a little quieter.
Excuse me, Birdie.
The bird looks at you. You sense that it can understand you.
Hi. Uggo. Lily.
Lily.
Fahima.
Lily curtsies to the bird and then bows.
It goes.
Okay.
As if we don't have enough creatures already.
Got a mouse.
I'm not gonna say this often, but Uggo love it.
Excellent.
Well, there goes my idea of selling it for a large profit.
What? You could never do that.
No, we can still do that. I love to sell it for large profit.
Oh, hang on. This is an incredibly rare.
Fahima, does it have a name? Do you have a name?
Birdie.
Well, it keeps saying meep. We could just call it meep.
Me.
Is it speaking like a language? You were like, it understands.
It does understand, but it is not.
It's just making.
It's not making clear, discernible language. You have comprehend languages, and you're not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meep. May we call
But
you
it does
Meep?
seem to have sort of a connection to you. It really enjoys the warmth of your hands, and it sort of like looks up at your hair, the way it's sort of red and kind of has sparks in it, and it sort of has an affinity to you.
Very nice.
Oh, I think it likes me.
Lovely.
I really like it. Maybe, Meep. Should we ask it if it's seen anything? Have you seen anything else?
I don't think it can
Meep.
So the baby phoenix has a quality called language of emotion. So it can't communicate to you, but it can express its emotions in a way that you sense.
Like empathy.
Oh.
Yeah, and so you feel
Troy.
you feel a sense of gratitude wash over you, emanating from it, and it is there's a sense of kind of trust in the warmth of your hands and in the fact that you released it from where it was trapped.
But it's still injured, right?
Yeah, it's still. I mean, it does seem like it's doing a little better now that it has sort of fire around it. Yeah.
And it ate the rations, no problem. Okay.
I'll ask it. Is there more danger here?
And you get a feeling of fear from it.
Okay.
I'm having many feelings. I can't handle it. Get that thing away from me.
No. Uggo. I think it's telling us that maybe something else here is dangerous. I think it's helping. Meep is helping us.
I think that's how it can talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He meeped you.
Not everything talks with its mouth. Remember?
That doesn't
And
make any
And I
sense.
go inside your head and go, remember this?
Oh, God.
I'm very confused.
It's all right. It's all
Who
right.
is talking to me all the time? What do you want, voice and head?
It's me, Uggo.
Who's me?
Hey, look, right here. Right here.
It's you.
Correct.
Stay out of my head.
I will.
Uggo.
I was trying to prove a point.
He's doing it to help you.
That's not helping me. That is violating my space.
I can't.
Uggo! That's a huge word.
I learned in dictionary. Also learned librarian, which is useless book user.
I think we should all celebrate this big victory for
Going to take
Uggo.
all of this very personally. Sorry, Uggo. Apparently,
In the
I'm
first
worthless.
3 words that Uggo learned, one was violated.
Uggo, violated many times in life by orc family.
Let's not go there. Okay,
Well,
so
I mean, just punch in face. Come on, fight.
so
It's all right. I'm worthless.
are you
It's
gonna
fine.
what are you gonna do with your?
I don't really know. I think we should carry it with us because it's
Yes,
injured.
that's what I was trying to
Oh,
ask.
wait.
I was wondering if you had like some sort of vessel or bottle or something to put it in so it doesn't
A
burn.
bottle. That's a bit fresh, don't you think?
Can it sit on?
No,
can
something
it
to
sit on
put
your
in-
shoulder?
So you sense an overwhelming emotion of happiness and
my God.
compliance, and it sits there and it loves your long red sort of fiery hair, and it nuzzles its face in your hair, and it kind of unfurls its fiery wings, and then just sits there, and you now have a baby phoenix familiar.
What? That is
This is the
amazing.
best it's ever happened.
Wow.
This is the second time that Civ has seen a fortune flash before it dies and just wander out the door.
He just threw one out the window.
Oh my God.
Does this count as a short rest, by the way? Can we take a short rest?
Yeah, I think you guys, as you kind of sit there and Fahima is nuzzling her newfound friend.
Because James hasn't taken any damage, but he'd like his spell slots back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I can do.
So just be sure to
Song
note down that you and Meep are. So there are rules for the familiar that'll be on there for you, and you
Okay.
can. It will cast certain things in combat, and
Wow.
it will.
That's awesome.
It will be able
So
to communicate
cool.
with you telepathically.
Wow.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, during our short rest, I'm going to do Song of Rest too.
Oh, thanks.
Nice.
So anyone who can hear me regains an extra 1 d6 in hit points.
Oh,
So I think
thank
that
you.
maybe can affect me.
Yeah, if you want to heal, you can certainly heal Meep.
Yeah.
So you should know about the phoenix. When it dies, it will be reborn the next day as an egg. So if it dies in combat, it
comes
turns
back.
into an egg, and then that egg will hatch the next day.
This is the best thing ever.
Very-
I'm so happy
Very
right
useful.
now.
Well,
It's
I'm very
so
pleased
good.
that I can make that happen.
So what if the egg? I'm just gonna get dark here for a
Yeah.
second. What if the egg gets smashed? What if
Then
the
the
egg gets destroyed?
baby phoenix is dead.
Okay.
Oh,
But then does it
that's good
get
to know.
reborn the next day as an end?
No, if it dies as an egg, it's dead.
So it's super fragile in egg
Thanks.
state.
Dumbledore did not teach us that.
But if it is flying and it goes to 0 hit points and turns into an egg, it takes no falling damage.
Oh, okay.
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 Okay, so what are we doing?
I do Song of Rest, so I'm gonna take out my little flute. and
Okay, so
do a
you
little
guys are
song.
sort of sitting in this dank, dark.
Just to let you know, Jeff, I'm going to spend a dice,
Yep.
hit dice to heal while our short rest goes.
Sounds good. Is anybody else going to do that? You're
Not
more than
if
welcome to
she
do that.
did her thing.
Song of Rest is a 1d6
Nice.
for anyone who can hear
And I already
it.
drank
Oh,
the
yeah?
potions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I might not need to after that. I don't spend the hit dice because her Song of Rest.
Ooh, mine also
Great.
does.
By the way, I'm gonna kind of sit and lean up against the wall and pull out my new book, and I'm
Okay.
sort of looking
So as
at
you
it.
guys are sort of leaning against these wooden walls that are really the floor of the floor above this floor, if that didn't make any sense. If as you sit against what is the wall to you, but would be the bottom of the floor above, if this were on its correct on its end.
Right.
There's Lily leans back and pulls out her flute and plays sort of a melancholy tune, something slow
sing one?
and beautiful, and all of you sort of feel refreshed as you sit there and contemplate what has happened. And Fahima sort of sits nuzzling her little bird as it puts its little beak and arms or wings in her hair.
If Fahima could purr, she would be.
So,
Can I sing my Song of Rest?
yeah, please.
Oh no, you bumped your head. It could be worse. You could be dead. Oh no, you got a bruise. We'll all feel better when we take a snooze.
So you all feel invigorated and much better. And about an hour passes, and then you kind of get up and dust yourselves off and take a look around, and you realize that
Unseen servant probably goes away after an hour. By the way.
where
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
where the
We'll see
the
you later,
spiral
Ferdinand.
staircase continued up into the upper floor.
Yeah.
There seems to be a blockage. It's broken. It's shattered. Even part of the staircase was what had trapped the baby phoenix. So there looks like an entrance up here to another room.
This is like the third act of Labyrinth, or an M.C. Escher painting.
Yeah.
All right.
Or both.
So
Imagine trying to do this without the model.
I'm just like.
So I'm assuming that if that's the only direction we can go, that's going to be a civ thing to get up there.
I could
I
also
mean, that's-
mage
that's
hand
up
the
to
rope
Civ.
up.
Okay. Well, if you want to.
I mean, if Digit wants to make an appearance.
So sad he has.
I don't need the rope,
I
but
know
if
you
you'd
don't.
like to, go ahead.
Well, certainly. I mean, I'll save you the trouble. So I'll cast Mage Hand, and my smoky black hand.
So it kind of crawls up and out your body and appears as a.
And it takes the rope, and kind of takes it up to the top. I can't really see. I don't know if I can really hold it up there. No, I mean, I'll hold it up there for you, but it's going to be up to you to
I still have to
fasten it.
climb up there?
To,
Okay.
to like secure it to something.
Awesome.
Because otherwise it's just going to hold the rope and it can't hold our weight.
All right. I will climb up there.
Okay. So you quite easily climb, scale up the side of the wall, and transfer to this wall, and then climb through what was a doorway. Clearly an entranceway. You see even a broken door lying on the ground below it, a wooden door. And you peer in through that room, and you notice this room there's a lot of paraphernalia broken and shattered around it. There's plants everywhere. There are vines growing on the walls. There are tables. It looks like an aviary or like a
Indoor garden.
indoor garden.
Nursery?
Atrium?
Nursery. Atrium is the word I wanted.
There we go.
An atrium that has, because it collapsed, there's broken things everywhere.
Pots and stuff.
Yep.
Okay. But there's nothing.
Shards of glass and things that are,
There's nothing feasting on something.
No,
There's
no.
hissing things.
No.
You sure?
I'm
You positive?
for now.
You want to check?
Don't tempt them.
All right.
Then in that case, I'll tie off the rope and I'm still going to be stealthy. I'll whisper down to you guys. I'll say, all I see are broken house plants. It seems to be some kind of atrium or indoor garden.
All right. Well,
Little potted plants. Lots of them broken.
I'll try to climb. Well, I need to cast. Well, I don't need to, but if I stay and go last, I can cast guidance on everybody as they go up. So I was going to go next, but
Well, I have a question. So the goal of what we're doing right now is to get through the Lodestar.
Yeah.
So can you determine from where you are that that's a way to get through?
Well, there seems to be a window, yes, on the opposite
It's not
side.
even a window. It's it looks like what was a trap door that has vines growing up through it.
Yes, there is a way through.
Okay.
all right.
So it was on the floor of the building, right? If it was
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go first, you can detect if there's anything that we should be worried about, maybe.
True. Okay. All right. Here I go, and I'm sort of nervous because they're watching me climb this rope now. Okay.
Guidance.
Oh, and yes, thank you. I did cast guidance on myself. That is 21.
All right. So you have a sort of a newfound confidence as you sort of pull yourself up the rope. It's still
Feeling good after my rest.
Still a little sore in your arms. I mean, you're not a person that does this quite a lot, but you managed to get up there pretty easily.
Well done.
And I fall.
James. James.
Always.
No, don't make me think about it. Don't make me think about it. I'll fall.
It was amazing.
Thank
It
you.
was
Thank you. So, and as I'm standing up next to Civ in this doorway, I'll cast Detect Magic again and look down into the room. Am I seeing anything?
You definitely see smatterings of magical energy in the room, and in the corner, smashed beneath debris, you're getting a pulsating magical sensation.
Am I able to tell what school?
Let's roll.
Okay. Arcana?
Yeah.
Pretty good. That is a 20.
So it is a nature magic, like it is a natural.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Understood. All right. I don't want to jump down there, but
Do you have rope?
I don't. But we have the rope that's.
Here, take this one.
I'll just take Uggo's rope and if he ties it off on the rope, I'll pull my rope up, untie his rope, tie it off to where I'm at, and then drop it down.
And drop me down. So I'm going to
good.
drop down as stealthily as I
a
can.
rope montage.
We know the routine at this point. We're able to rope our way up and in
Yes.
as a
Welcome back
group.
to Dungeon Rope.
Yeah, for real.
And I'm going to, as quietly as I can, drop down into the room and hang there in the corner, watching that thing.
Are you going to roll a stealth check?
Yes, please.
Come on up. Yes.
15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you managed to sort of land softly and
Yes.
kind of sit there and
Keeping
peer
an eye
around.
on
You
it.
don't hear any movement. You don't
Okay.
see any anything alive. Well, I mean, there are plants.
Uggo's going to start climbing up.
Bring Lily with you.
Oh, Lily, you want to come?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thanks, Uggo.
Yep. So you sort of take 20 and just do it.
Yeah.
And we're
I'll
we're-
even take a 10 because I think that'll be enough.
yeah. We're up and in. Everybody's up and in.
Yeah.
Fahima made it up and in as well.
Yeah, do you want me to roll for it?
No, it's okay. We're all up and in this room.
We're all
Oh, hang on, I'm so distracted. I was like,
Move.
Yeah. You guys can,
I can
sort yourselves out there.
Civ, do you want to drop down into the room, or are you fine up there?
No, I'll come down. You don't tell me about the magical item, so.
No, I am telling everybody. There's something. And you said in the corner. Which corner? Was it this?
That one, the last one.
This one?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm sort of like quietly pointing, like there's something magical over in that corner.
Do you want me to go over there and see what it is?
I'll go with you. And so, yeah.
All right.
All right. So the two of us will approach slowly that item.
I'm gonna have a dagger out just in case.
Is it moving at all?
No.
Okay.
You detect no movement.
All right. Then I'm gonna lean in pretty close. And
Okay.
See, what do I see?
It's a pile of debris and just garbage, really, things, and you're sensing whatever it is that's underneath that.
All right. I'm gonna keep Digit. How heavy is the garbage? Is
Not
it
heavy.
Okay.
It's
so
like, stuff that would be on a table has been smashed and landed all over the room.
I'm gonna use Digit to kind of sift through it and
Okay.
keep like 10 feet away from it.
Okay.
Through it?
Yes. And sort of.
Right,
Just
so
uncover it as
you've
best I
got sort
can.
of glass shards and paraphernalia, little wood bits of table.
Okay, so it's table and
Yeah.
cases. Like, what's
It's
this
stuff that
broken
would be in that kind in a indoor garden.
Got it.
Broken and smashed because it landed. in
Vases
pocket.
and
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Okay, got it.
And as you sift through it, what you discover that has been the source of this magic feeling is a little sack with a cinched top,
Okay.
Like a pouch?
like a pouch.
I will use Digit to lift it up
Okay.
and bring it towards me.
Okay. So you see your mage hand kind of crawl across the ground, grab the sack, and lift it up towards you, and it's a nondescript brown little pouch.
All right, I take it. And I sort of show it
Looks
to
a lot
everyone.
like that.
Oh, nice. And I sort of show it to everyone. And I'm just going to open it up and look inside.
Uggo, shh.
I jump out of my seat. And I go back in Uggo's head. Stop that!
Roll.
Fair.
Not funny.
Fair.
All right.
What you see are seeds.
Okay. Seeds.
What do you see?
Seeds? Plant seeds, but they're magical.
Ooh.
Plant them.
Maybe it will grow if you plant.
Maybe
plant
later.
one.
All right. I'm going to kind of tuck it away.
Sounds good.
Weird.
A bag
Make
of
sure you tie it very tight.
Yes.
So once he's done with that, I'm just going to move along and
Yep.
climb up over to the window trapdoor.
Right.
Uggo's following right behind him.
Okay.
Is there anything else to see in the room, though? I mean, we can kind of sift through
There's
the detritus.
vines and plants, and most of them are sort of dead and dying. It looks like this was a thriving, beautiful indoor garden, but it has gone to ruin.
There's nothing else of value in here?
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Got it.
Then I'll stealthily crawl up to the trapdoor window and look through.
Okay. So as you peek your head through, what you see?
A room full of monsters.
5 dragons.
Having a party.
They're all
me a
playing
second.
poker.
Full-size dragons.
And they're like, oh, you arrived.
I'll go be Delta Inn.
oh, what's
What is this?
Oh, it's hanging. Oh, well, not anymore.
I was gonna do that so skillfully,
It's
and then
still
I
working.
screwed it
It's
up.
still working.
You rolled a 2, man.
You did it.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
You see a figure upside down that looks to be hanging from long spider webs.
And is the figure moving?
No.
Is the figure humanoid?
It is. It has. It looks to be female. It has sort of a pale gray, like bluish gray skin, bald head, and it is. It looks like it's in not good shape.
Okay.
We have a problem.
What is it?
I'm turning around and I'm whispering this now, so you know that I saw something.
I'm up there.
Well, there's someone hanging from large spider webs.
I mean, larger than
Large
you would
enough-
find in your attic.
Large enough to
Is
hold
it
a
like,
person.
like that? Like all in that thing?
No, it's just sort of like if Spider-Man came in and,
okay, like a little-
So
hung
it's
a
one
bad guy.
strand. It's not
Yeah,
like there's a full web.
Correct.
I was
Got
imagining
it.
a
Hey,
full
Jeff,
web.
I'm
Are we
gonna
about to fight Spider-Man? Just
scan that room with my dark vision just to make sure once I
Yeah.
see the spider webs.
You see? Well, have you climbed up too with?
Yeah, I was
okay.
saying I was following right
You
behind.
see spiders?
Spiders.
I also have dark vision. How many spiders are we talking about?
Right now, you see 2.
Yeah, even if I see the 2 there, I'm gonna keep.
yikes.
I want to do a deep scan of the room if I can. Just
Holy cow! Is the spider that big?
Oh.
Oof.
Whoa.
That,
Yikes.
you just put one on there?
No, there's one up on the post too, on the other
it's
side of the
hidden.
ring.
Okay.
perception roll, Jeff, is 17.
What are you looking for? Just to see if there's other spiders?
Yeah,
You only
just see.
you only spy 2 right now.
Cool.
You're looking around the room and you're looking in every nook and cranny, but
There are
you
only
don't.
2 of them.
It's a very big chamber. Okay.
Well,
Does anyone know anything about
What's a
spiders?
spider afraid of?
Fire?
Fire, yes. Yeah.
Getting stepped on.
Sometimes their webs will catch.
Right, I don't think that's a good idea in
No.
case this
All
woman
right.
is still alive.
Pudding and stew.
it's gonna be hard for me to.
You're afraid of that.
anything.
They're poisonous as well.
Oh, wow.
Depending.
They can be.
Yeah.
Can they see you?
I'm sure they could if I went in there, yes.
Could you reach one with your arrow?
Yes, I'm sure I could shoot them, but then they would know we're here and perhaps attack us.
No, that's not. I think we should try to get set up as best we can.
Do any of you have any spells that could help with spiders?
Not myself,
Well, you ask.
but I could cast some darkness again down at the base to kind of cover our entrance.
Oh, so that we could get into the room.
Yeah, and kind of, further.
But we also cannot see, right?
I will be able to guide you.
Okay. Oh, with your voice and head.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay. I feel bad.
I'll be very quiet about
It's
it.
okay.
I understand that maybe you had a rough experience with some mind things in the past, I'm getting.
Well, people try to manipulate Uggo all the time. So,
All right.
So
I
as
respect you.
you're talking, you guys are still peering out of this hole, right?
Yeah.
You see this spider kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it coming over and I go, boom, darkness on us.
Okay.
Okay.
So in this hole here.
Yeah, basically, if we're all up against this window.
Right. So none of you guys can see anything anymore except James.
I love, like, you're kind of like a squid.
Yeah. Oh, no! Panic and firing ink
James, you
everywhere.
gotta stop doing that. I can't see nothing. Everyone quiet. I mean, you gotta stop doing that. I can't see nothing.
You already said it loud
I am going to. All right, so to climb up, maybe Uggo can just give me a boost up into that window? That doesn't look very high.
Yeah. No, I think that's
All right,
fair.
good. And I'm going to.
What are you doing?
I'm going to drop the rope into the room,
All right.
and then all of us can go down and drop into the corner through the darkness,
Right.
and then
How am I going? Okay.
and then we'll see, and then we'll be able to get into the room without this thing seeing us.
And then what?
But I can't see it.
And then we can do whatever we want, but otherwise it makes the decisions for us.
It's just.
All right. I'm just asking.
Maybe we can do some sort of bait
Yeah.
to lure them both into one spot.
I could cast minor illusion.
All right,
James?
that's good. This darkness only lasts 10 minutes, so let's go. Sorry.
You're able to see the spiders continue to move around.
It's still
Yeah.
okay.
It's sort of like going down this thing, checking out its prey, like doing some business. It's doing some business that you don't like.
No.
Yep.
Also,
happening?
Moving around.
What's happening?
If James is telling us to go inside and to sneak down to the
Yeah,
base
I'm
of the
gonna
thing,
drop the rope.
then
down.
I'll start climbing down.
Yeah.
I will too.
I jump on Uggo's back.
As quiet as I possibly can.
Okay, so basically the darkness should, if I'm standing up here, the darkness should get you pretty much all the way to the floor.
Great.
So maybe it'll start to fade out pretty much by the time you hit the floor. So I'm sort of helping them, kind of taking your hand, putting it on the rope, and just kind of guiding you as much as you can. And I'm like, all right, just drop. And you can drop down
Okay.
into the room.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And Uggo's right behind me.
Yeah.
And I'm on his back.
As soon as
So
I
you
get,
guys are all complete pitch black darkness, the thickest darkness you can have ever been in.
Yeah.
And it's a little disorienting. You're not super comfortable in it,
No, of
but
course not.
James has been whispering you in your ear and in your head.
and that's comforting.
Fahima, are you in the
Lily
room
closes
as well?
her eyes on his back because it makes her feel more like she's in control of the darkness.
I love how we got like Luke and Yoda on Dagobah.
Oh yeah. It's,
Okay.
It's
At this point,
Master
we should
Blaster.
really just get a saddle fashioned. I mean, really, we should. I mean,
Master Blaster.
No, you say,
all right, and then
Hodor.
and then I drop into the room last. And I'm kind of guiding them into the room, keeping them within the
Are they
darkness.
moving at all, James? Or are they still there? What's going on?
I assume they are, right?
Oh yeah, they're still, they're up to something. They're doing stuff.
I've got
This one is like excited. They're, they're moving around.
My other invocation gives me 120 feet of darkness, of dark vision.
Okay.
Are there any other spiders?
You don't see any other spiders with your dark vision, no.
Okay, got it.
P.S. I'm hiding this baby phoenix. Like,
Okay.
I really don't want it to take damage.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna take out a bow and knock an arrow. I'm just waiting for you to tell us what to do next.
Okay, basically, so I'm kind of instructing you. Basically, if you go 10 feet that way, you'll be out of the darkness, and there's a spider about 30 feet to your right, to your 3 o'clock.
Okay.
So you can. Yeah,
Guessing where 3 o'clock is.
I know. Okay, I basically kind of turn you, and you hear my voice in your head going, "If you go 10 feet that way, you're out of the darkness."
I don't want to do that.
Okay, not
You
yet.
let me know when to start shooting.
Spider.
What do we? Okay, so I want to try to give us, I guess, a surprise round. Are we going after these things, right?
I'll get it.
If
yeah.
we're going to try to save this woman, yes.
Yes, I think
Yeah.
that's the only.
I'm probably not within 30 feet of her, am I?
30 feet of her?
Yeah.
I don't think so, no. Not from the
I can
here.
try and get 30 feet would be like here, right? That would be very close.
Yeah.
Uggo,
Yeah.
remember when I told you I learned that spell that could help you not fall?
Yeah.
I forgot to prepare it today.
It's okay. That's all right. Wait, what?
It's okay. It's all right.
It's okay.
The one time I needed.
That is, judging by the miniatures, that is the bigger one on the floor, yes?
Correct.
All right. I am going to, basically instruct everyone to kind of get into position. And, gosh.
Just tell Uggo to go.
All right, and all right, this is what I'm going to do. All right,
Just
everyone
tell.
ready?
Yes.
Lily just puts her hands
And
up.
I push Uggo as
Okay.
close to the edge of the darkness as I can.
All right.
And then
He whispers, librarian.
ready, and then I hide the darkness stone back into my cloak. Okay, so it goes away.
So
All right.
go,
Start
yeah.
shooting it.
So let's roll initiative, and we will do. You get a surprise round on your.
Hey, yes.
spiders?
Awesome. Surprise.
Thank you, Jane.
That's probably the most tactics that we've used in this thus far.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 15.
All right, let me get you noted. Okay, so 15.
Anybody beat a 15?
17.
It's not, again, not a competition.
So I guess
17?
so Fahima won this.
Yeah.
Yes.
I win.
9.
Uggo?
7.
7.
9.
9.
We're gonna get a surprise round.
Yeah, Uggo get a 7.
Because Uggo rolled a 5.
Nice. Okay. And we got first one,
Oh boy.
second one.
Yeah, I'm not
that
going to use a
you
rage here.
You got a baby bird now. You got extra pressure on
So
you.
much
Okay.
duck work.
You're a
Guys,
bird
just
parent.
let you know
First
I'm
up
not gonna
is
use a rage.
Fahima.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so.
So I know you haven't had a lot of time to. Okay.
I have something I can do though.
Huh?
Because we're using the variant for familiar, right?
Yeah. So it's
Okay.
going to automatically cast a spell on you. Yes.
Yeah, the protective shroud. So you know all about it. Great.
Nice.
Yeah. Remember, I gave it to you.
No, I know, but if you were like memorizing, it's a lot. Yeah.
No,
so
I'm impressed that you have even gotten that far.
I'm sorry.
It'll do the protective shroud on me, and then I will cast Flaming Sphere again.
Okay.
Nice.
Where's it headed?
I'm guessing towards spider number 1.
The big one.
Big one.
Big Daddy.
All right.
Yeah, the one that's close.
So I'm gonna put you on
Now,
right
it is
there.
the sphere is how large?
It's a 5 foot. It's pretty small.
Takes up
actually, no, it's
it takes
big.
up a whole 5 foot square.
I'm 5 feet. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's person size. Yeah.
That's a
I was like,
giant ball
it's
of
5
fire.
feet. It's like a bowling ball.
That's huge.
All right.
Yeah. Everybody good with that?
Yeah, a 5-foot sphere would be pretty big.
Uggo and Civ in the front.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I am being careful. I know that the web is up here, but I am being careful to not catch it on. Oh shoot! If I catch the spider on fire, though.
Yep.
No. I mean, just don't catch the web on fire.
I already did it, so
Yeah.
it's done.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ram the flaming sphere with my bonus action into the spider.
Okay.
So,
Spider needs to
Dex.
you just roll
Dex saving.
Dex
Dex
saving.
save.
Okay.
and I pull the spell.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it does not. It fails big time.
Great.
Cool. 2d6. Fire damage.
Is that the spider on the floor? Yeah.
Spider
Yeah.
on the floor.
The big one.
8.
Nice.
8 fire damage.
Okay. So that's the big one. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right.
Who else is surprise round? You fire your bow.
Yeah. Is it cool if I roll?
Yes, please. Yes. Sorry.
I'm going to use my inspiration because I rolled terribly. Thank you, whoever gave that to me at the beginning of the game. I still rolled terribly. Yeah, that goes sailing off into no man's land.
What? How?
3 plus 6 is 9.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a miss.
So it's AC
So
is
we
higher
are up-
than 9.
We are up to that was Fahima Civ. We are up to James.
In my.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's surprise round still.
Oh yes. Surprise. Yes.
So Uggo, do you want to charge it? Charge it like a MasterCard, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I guess Uggo doesn't really know what Flaming Sphere does, so.
Well, you saw it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could. You could probably.
You said that the hanging person is clearly not a human,
It's humanoid.
but not a human.
Right, it's got.
It's clearly not
Gray.
a human.
Yeah, you would be able to tell that. Yes.
It's also shedding light, so you can see better. If that makes a difference. I guess it doesn't for you.
Yeah, it's a brilliant blaze of fire that went in and hit this spider. It wasn't even looking. I mean, it's standing there kind of doing its thing, and all of a sudden this fireball hits its side, singeing its hairs, and its sort of legs lift up, and it turns to see what's going on.
Nice.
And yes, the whole room is now bathed in a big, bright glow, like daylight.
Kind of like the campfire we had.
Okay, as a
Roasted spider.
bonus action, let me see here. This is a hard thing. Yeah, okay, so Uggo's just gonna, as a bonus action, he's aggressive since he's an orc. He's gonna move 60 feet, or 30, excuse me.
An additional 30?
No, just the 30 first to that.
Is that gonna probably get him?
The 30?
If you were here, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, yeah, that 30 feet will get you there.
Right. Okay. So yeah, let's bring that maul down on that spot.
Can we have a die for the placement of the flaming sphere?
Good idea.
Yeah.
I got a red die.
Use a D4.
Oh, yeah, she has less than I do. Where would you like it to be, Fahima?
Just right next to the spider.
Okay, so then move me 5 feet to the left there,
Okay, great.
and I'll be
Great.
there.
There's the arch kind of in the way.
10 feet.
Okay, so I'm not raging. Just
Okay.
to let you know.
I think he is 10 feet.
Natural 1.
Can I give you
Wah,
cutting?
wah, wah.
Cutting. No.
Cutting words doesn't work that way.
Cutting words me? You want me to get that?
No, never mind. I'm in bardic inspiration, but
Negative.
it doesn't. It's not one damage.
So Uggo fails miserably.
I
It makes sense because
install.
we're not used to fighting this way, you know?
Yeah.
You go running in from the darkness, I'm
I
firing.
don't know what this is.
All right, so anything else you want to do in the surprise round?
Can I mock it viciously?
Does it have to understand you?
Nope.
Then,
Nope. As long as it can hear me, it doesn't have to understand me.
Yeah. Yep.
You only have 7 eyes.
So then you have to do a wisdom saving throw. But it's surprise, so does it just automatically get it?
No, he still gets to roll the
Okay.
saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw on
She's
on
insulting
vicious
your
mock.
spider.
Oh, on the spider. All right. That is a. Sorry. Talking to the folks. This is the big spider?
Yes.
Yep.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh, that is an 11. So.
Yeah, that succeeds then.
Okay, so
D4 psychic.
D4 psychic, and then you also get disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
1
Disadvantage on attack rolls.
On the next attack.
on your next attack. Yeah.
Got it.
And it takes 1 psychic damage.
1 psychic damage.
All right.
Yeah.
It's being burned, but it also like has a nagging sensation in its head it doesn't like.
And lastly, for my surprise round, Toll the Dead.
All right. And that's another wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes.
Critical fail.
Yeah. And it's taking damage. Yes. Okay. Great.
Yes.
That's 8 necrotic.
Nice.
Gosh, you've done the most damage to it.
Put my little cheat sheet.
So I'll go Lily James.
Yes. Actually, yeah.
Moving all my stuff here.
Or, no, I don't know if that's our order. That was
Oh,
just
no.
a surprise round.
Oh.
All right. So that's the end of the surprise round, Jeff.
Yes. I have mixed up my notes of your. Pardon me.
It's all right. We're all surprised.
Too many things.
I
things
think
to
when
do.
Lily insulted it, she was like, "Your arms all look like one arm." I can't even tell you of 8 of them.
Your greatest strength.
Yeah, yes. Okay, so yeah, that was your surprise
No,
round.
I'm
Okay,
fine.
so we are back to
Surprise
top of the
round
round.
also
Lily.
surprises
Lily
Lily.
was the top roll.
Yeah. Now it's your turn.
Wait,
Your
I was the top?
I was top.
Yeah.
No,
Then
not
I'm
me.
looking at the wrong page.
Yeah.
What did I do?
I was like, I
This
rolled
is
it.
terrible.
Fahima
Sorry, I got all
It's okay.
talking to the folks.
We don't know when though.
Man.
Pretty sure they're right after.
Sorry.
Got it.
One's up. Here it is. Yep. Okay.
Did it. We all got surprised.
So we are top of the round,
It
which
was
is.
just a very real, relatable DM moment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Fahima. Yes, Fahima.
Okay, so
Gotta throw the ones away that I'm doing.
I'm
with.
gonna do a thing that I've wanted to do for a while. So I'm gonna cast Pyrotechnics.
And you get inspiration on this roll. Thanks to
Yes.
somebody. I think it's Mben.
Well, it's a saving throw.
It's a saving throw.
Oh, sorry.
So
Well, on the next roll you have.
yeah, cool. So I choose. It has to be within 60 feet. Can someone help me? Am I within 60 feet? I'll move up if
You
I'm
can,
not.
yeah, you can.
you
Oh,
are.
you are right now.
I am?
Yes, yeah.
You're like 35.
35-ish
Yeah.
feet? Okay, then I won't move any further. Okay, so I'm gonna
Yeah, you're about 40 feet
each
away.
creature within 10 feet of the target. So Uggo, are you within 10 feet?
He is.
I am, yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Must succeed in a con saving throw or become blinded
Okay.
Oh, man.
because it'll go.
Is your flaming sphere still going?
I looked it up and it's DM discretion, but I mean I think it can still keep
16 for the spider.
Con save.
It saves.
Okay.
Yeah, only 14.
I'll go fail.
Oh, no.
So you are blinded.
Yep.
Dang it.
Right. So you a big a giant flash of light comes out. Giant pyrotechnics, and Uggo goes. Blah, blah, yeah, and the spider doesn't even seem to notice.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Uggo.
It's got a lot of eyes.
It's only until my next turn.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I'm sorry.
All right. So next up is Civ.
So our tactics seem to be going awry.
Didn't bonus action to Flaming Spirit?
Good point. Sorry, can I do that? With my bonus action, I can move the flaming sphere again.
You
on the
absolutely
back.
can with your bonus
Yeah,
action.
smash
Thank
it.
you
So
very
another
much.
dex save. Yeah, your Flaming Sphere's still there. So.
I can
whack
just
it.
like move it around and then boom it again.
Yeah.
Hit it on its butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can even swing it around so Uggo's no longer next to it.
Yeah, I'll do that. Thank
All right.
you.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, Civ. Dex saving throw.
Okay. On the giant spider again.
Yeah.
That is a fail.
Okay.
2 more d6.
D6. It's a 1, and that's a 2, so 3.
3 fire damage.
3 fire damage. Okay.
Do I go for the chick that's hanging down? or
There
do
is
I-
that other spider up there. Be careful.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go take a pot shot at that spider.
The one up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can get over there easily.
Get it?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll make sure it's in short range.
There is Uggo, your next roll.
Yeah.
You get advantage on from
So
Nightstone.
negates my
His
so you're
blind
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
So, Jeff, I'm
Yeah.
going to run over to the opposite side of the ring, and I
Okay.
see the spider that's up on the pillar.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to take a pot shot at it.
Great.
From where I'm at.
Okay.
Now, because it hasn't acted yet, does that mean if I hit, I get sneak attack?
Sure.
Okay. If I hit, which I might. 19.
Hit it.
That's a hit.
Okay, cool. 2, 6, 11 plus 4 is 15.
All right, so an arrow goes through one of its legs and it knocks it off
Oh.
this thing and it lands on the ground.
Sweet.
And it's, it's very close to dead.
Wow.
Great.
It's actually gonna take some
Splork.
Spork. That's the sound of a spider falling. Spork.
Splork.
Okay, so that was Civ.
Yep.
Now we have spiders.
Oh boy.
Okay, so this one is just gonna right itself. Didn't like that at all. This one's gonna attack the thing right in front of it
With disadvantage.
with disadvantage.
Yes,
But
yes.
guess what? I got an advantage. Better
Who
than
did
Ebus.
that?
Come on.
So we're gonna go with a straight roll, and it's gonna take a bite out of Uggo, which is a 13. Probably
Nope.
miss. Yeah.
Nope.
So it misses.
It's
It
with
take-
advantage, though, right?
No,
Well,
he
that's
cancels
allowed.
disadvantage from vicious mockery.
So it tries to bite you, and it just misses wildly in the air. But you kind of feel the spidery scent. I don't know, something.
It's spider sense.
So both spiders have gone. That means we're up to James.
Okay. I'm going to kind of move further into the room, very kind of, but like diagonally, kind of keeping some range between me and that spider.
Just imagine going, oh.
I don't like that. I'm not a fan.
Right, you?
Not if I mean, it's my biggest weakness.
Oh, you got it.
Basically, all right,
Your small feet.
and I'm gonna get within 30 feet of the humanoid hanging,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to talk to it.
Okay.
I'm an awakened mind, and I'm like, are you alive? Move if you're alive.
It weakly sort of moves.
Okay. Can I? How does? It's a pretty strong like strand of something, so I probably couldn't like break it with mage hand or something.
Oh, I don't think your mage hand would be able to. Your mage hand can't attack either.
No, it can't. God. All right. Then another Toll the Dead on the big spider. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 19.
That's a save. So no damage.
All right, so the bells go off, but again, the spider seems focused and.
I'm still
doesn't affect
concentrating on the darkness. It's just being held within my sleeve.
me. Okay. Next up is Lily.
Okay,
And then I'll go after
standing all alone back there. I'm so scared. All right, I'm really concerned because I can tell that Uggo, there's something wrong with Uggo. Uggo, are you okay?
Spider make fire, can't see!
Oh gosh, makes me so angry. And so
She goes into a range. Lily goes into a range.
Lily tries to imitate when Uggo goes into a range and just goes,
No.
Lily! And does cast vicious mockery again at the spider, and just
All right. 19 again. Sorry.
it. Okay, and so she just looks at it and goes, you got a big butt and there's nothing wrong with that, but I want you to take this time as an offensive thing.
That has about the effect you would expect.
Yeah. Okay. That was so confusing.
All right, so Uggo. Oh, wait, you have more to do?
Oh no, I was just gonna say, I think as a bonus action. No, never mind. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Uggo.
So Uggo can't see nothing. So he knows where the spider was. And damn that spider for giving him blindness. So he's going to attack the spider anyway. Just take the disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh. One of them was a nat 20. Oh. The other, however, was a big ol'... Oh, wait. I don't have disadvantage because somebody gave me advantage.
Did they?
And I had disadvantage. Yeah, remember?
On your next roll, I said you have
Yeah.
advantage. Yeah.
Wow.
Reroll
So
it.
should I re-roll them or take?
No, I'll take the awesome. Yeah. You take the awesome. If life gives you awesomes, you get take awesomes.
All right, we're gonna take the nat 20.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and can I have 2 more d6s?
Sure.
Thank you. Thanks, Jeff. That was really kind of you, a DM, and I love
It
you.
was.
Man,
That was
I love you for that, bro.
fine.
Right back at you, baby.
It is going to be 13 damage.
13
Nice.
damage. Okay.
Oh my God.
This thing is very hurt. You're using your maul again?
Yeah.
Yeah, you smack it, and one of the legs starts to kind of buckle. You see a little bit of like spider venom kind of drool out of its mouth, and it did not like that. It is wobbly.
I do not see any of that because I am blinded.
Oh, but you're blinded.
Still blind.
It was for the
Everyone
group.
else sees
It was
that.
for the group.
I think I'll go hit.
Uggo, you hit it. It's drooling.
Looks real messed up, buddy.
It's real. You really did a great job, Uggo.
Thanks, Lily.
So we are back to top of the round. Civ. No, Fahima, excuse me.
I'm gonna ram this fire.
Can see again.
ball. Yeah, the fires have finally dissipated. Yeah, I can. Oh, wait, did the spider move at all?
No, it turned and attacked Uggo.
Yeah, it hasn't moved yet.
So it must have ended its turn next to my fire. Suit,
Oh, it
right?
takes damage from that, right?
Yeah.
Gotta make another dex save.
Yeah.
Oh, confirm that.
Natural 20, guys.
No fire. Or does it take half damage?
From fire?
Well, a natural 20, you'd think that it wouldn't take
But on
any,
a
but it
success?
is half as much on a
So
successful.
roll 2d6.
6 and 6.
Ooh, so six.
Wow.
Oh, this thing is,
Wow.
it's on fire. It's been smacked in the face. It is not doing well at all.
So that was just from the last round. So now I'm gonna ram it. And
With the fireball thing?
Yep.
with the
flaming
fireball,
sphere.
I'm just gonna I guess, like shove it again. So another dex save.
Okay. That's a 16.
That saves.
Okay.
Half
Alright.
damage. Roll it again.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Glad I have a learned man next to me.
Librarian right here.
That was 5. Yeah.
Useful for some things.
All right. So as it takes the brunt of that fire in it, and you kind of feel like it didn't. It's trying to shrug it off, but the fire is seeping in, even like in through its nostrils, and its eyes start to pop and burst, and it starts melting from the inside out. And it collapses in a heap, dead.
Oh, wow.
Uggo,
cool.
Uggo, did you see that?
Yes,
I
that
don't-
was awesome.
I don't want to explain it.
I don't want to explain
It had 100 eyes, and they were all looking at you.
I know.
Its eyes popped.
So that was Fahima. So Civ.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to end that other spider.
Yeah.
Did
Oh, I thought it was dead. Oops.
No, I
that's
just did. I did a
small
bunch
It's
of damage
mostly dead.
to it. Let's just see if I roll.
Just mostly dead.
12
Mostly
plus 6 is 18.
That's a hit.
And I don't get sneak attack this time, right? Because it's
Right.
Yeah.
It's not.
What is that quote from? Mostly dead.
9 damage. Still pretty good.
Mostly dead.
Mostly.
Yeah, now it is dead. So the arrow cuts through the air, goes right into the heart of the spider, and it goes and it collapses dead.
And I would like to use my move.
And with that,
No?
no, I'm just saying. The fight is over.
I know, we're like, what?
I was like,
No,
more
what?
monsters?
Uggo's gonna take his hand axe and just wing it up at the spider web.
All right. That's going to be a high DC.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
Can I run over there so that if the body falls out of the sky, I can catch it?
Sure.
Okay.
No, he misses. Definitely misses.
Again, going through hand axes like they're going out of style. It just-
How high up from the ground is the woman?
She's quite a ways. I mean, that's about, what about
20 feet?
15, 20 feet? Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to turn to you and say, instead of that, how about I climb up to the top of the ring? I'll cut the sinewy spider web, and when she falls, you can catch her.
But she's dead.
I don't know if she's dead or
not
not.
dead.
Yes, I don't think she's dead.
I almost killed her.
Yes, you almost did kill her.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I will catch her. You cut her down.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, put away my bow, scamper, scamper, scamper,
Like
up
American
onto
Ninja
the
Warrior.
top of the thing, take out a dagger, cut the spider web, and let her fall to hopefully
Yeah,
Uggo's arms.
All right, so she.
Uggo will even to the point of, if he has to, sacrifice own body to catch her safely.
All right, well, let's just still do a strength check and just see how that goes for you.
Strength check is gonna be a 13.
Yeah, it's no problem. She lands in your arms. She's kind of light anyway.
Oh.
Surprisingly light. And she lands in your arms, kind of still covered in spiderweb. It's sticky, and I kind of feel her sticky. She's kind of.
As I'm holding her, I'm just trying to start
Oh,
pulling off.
prestidigitation.
Oh. Whoa.
All right.
And Lily runs over to that.
She kind of opens her eyes and weakly looks up at you, and she goes, "You're beautiful. You had a wish come true."
Are there any other spiders?
Don't think so.
We saw 2.
Are there any more of you?
No. I'm the only steward of this Lodestar.
Steward.
What's your name?
Diphtha.
Diptha.
Can I reach out and
Uggo's still carrying her, like
Yeah,
just holding
she's-
on to
yeah.
her. And she's
She's sort of weakly just laying in your arms.
I do cure wounds on her.
Okay.
Which is a D8 plus 3.
So she has blue skin as well.
It's like a grayish blue. It's really kind of
So it's
dull
5
blue.
5 points.
Okay.
given to
She
her.
kind of perks up a little bit as you lay your hands on her.
Yeah.
She kind of like gains a little bit, and actually the color of her skin kind of warms a little too.
like color.
Now it's purple.
Well, no, I don't mean it. I don't mean that. I don't mean it warms on the color spectrum. I mean it like goes from sort of a dull blue gray to like more of a
Vibrant.
less dull. Yeah, it's kind of like
more
the
healthy.
more blue coming out.
So she blue gray,
Yeah.
not an orc.
Correct.
Okay.
What is she?
You are not orc.
Do any of us recognize what race she is?
No.
What are
man.
you?
I'm Diphtha,
No.
steward of this Lodestar.
No. What?
Uggo,
Yeah.
take it easy.
You can't just ask people what their race is.
Why not?
Take it easy.
Because why? People ask me all the time, are you orc? I go, yeah, I orc.
It's a listening moment,
That's
not a talking moment.
That's like
I'm sorry, you were saying.
I am a sky child. And I've never set foot on solid ground. I suppose I'm not no sky child any longer.
You'll always be a sky child in your heart. How?
I'm afraid it's not true love.
What happened here? How did the Lodestar fall?
It was a great commotion. There was lightning in the sky and dragon wings. The problem is not here. The problem is there. And she points out this giant window. And Uggo, you kind of walk her up to where you can all sort of peer out through this giant glass dome that's fitted on the top of this fallen tower. And as you look up, you see the cloud layer above you that was dark and brooding. And you'd never noticed it before, but as she points, you can just see, cresting through the clouds, a fully upright Lodestar resting on the clouds. It's stone, glistening bright in the sunlight, past the cloud layer, reflecting the sun and sort of shimmering. It's almost like you could, if you weren't really looking right at it, you could miss it.
So it's miles away.
It's resting on a cloud.
Right.
Yeah.
the trouble's there. That's dangerous. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. You've got to get up there. That's the problem. That's where you need to be. Forget about me. You've got to get up there.
How?
Well, we could go speak to Torvald.
And that's where we'll end for tonight. So, we did it. We traversed the innards of the fallen Lodestar. We've discovered that there's still a fully upright and operating Lodestar in the sky. And we have to give a round of applause to Greg and his team for building this.
Now we cut into it and eat it like a birthday cake.
Indeed,
right?
indeed.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And next week at 6 p.m. Pacific time, we will figure out what comes next. We hope you will be there with us. We appreciate everybody watching, and we're so glad to see where the next step of this journey takes us. Maybe the clouds.
Cloud level.
I'm definitely going to cut the spider sack's poison sack out. Just saying.
Yep.
That's going to happen.
Nice
There you
thought.
To all of you who played along and interacted with us throughout this evening, our humble thanks. Please join us next week and every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific, right here on caffeine.tv as the Dungeon Run continues. And make sure to follow the Dungeon Run to get live notifications. Until next week, may the dice roll in your favor. What kind of a laugh was that? Milo, grab me some more brains, please.